How is everyone doing on this fantastic Sunday? I know I'm late, chat. My nose was bleeding. I had to eat, and then my dog started barking at me, so it was accumulation of multiple things that made me fucking 20 minutes late, but it don't matter because we're going to be streaming like 4.5, maybe 5 hours today. Chat. Fuck! AFC for the sub, Titan for the sub, Shork later, final, Aaliyah for the sub, floating for the 3. Fact of the day, 44. If you do math, 13,000 years of human life have been spent watching the Gangnam Style video. It has that many views. Mr. Mass for the sub, Floggy for the sub, Kason, Gabussy, Javen Stonk, Shaylin for the sub, and for the 3. Why are all these donos from like fucking 8 hours ago? Your designs are AI. If you put them through an AI image detector, it says positive for AI. Fatty for the sub. I don't know who said that, but I could ask my management. But, I mean, dude, just because you put it through that, I do not think they're AI images. They have design artists that work on that shit. I'll literally message my manager about it. But I'm almost positive they designed that. Because whenever I tell them to tweak stuff, they would change it. The designs they got back to me, I tweaked a million times. So, I mean, even if it looks like it might be AI, you're just saying that because it's a trippy design, right? And that person sent that like 10 hours ago, so I doubt they're here. But, I mean, I know my merch designs look trippy, and so it can look like a base Rick and Morty AI image, but, I mean, that's just because of the fucking color design that it is. Killer Merch made my merch. They make merch for like Danny Duncan and a million other fucking people. They don't really use AI, to my knowledge at least. But I'll ask. A Torok for the sub, Foxy for the sub, I'm mindless for the 5, D-Way for the 3. Hope your nose is getting better. My nose has been bleeding constantly the past 4 days. Mine has because I've been blowing my nose so much from allergies. Fizzy and Mox for the sub. Anybody here have fucking seasonal allergies? It's horrible. Horrible. AFC and Phoenix for the sub, Dafashi for the sub. I'm bad with, like, tree pollen. I know some people, it's, like, grass or some other shit, but, dude, my eyes get really itchy, and then I just keep fucking sneezing. Oh, it's awful. But, yeah, anyways, fucking all for the fucking merch design slash fucking allergy argument. Nuclear for the sub. We have a React Day today. We're doing a bunch of fucking videos, and we're doing a Philosophy Day slash also reviewing Chat's collection. So we're doing a few things. Off rip, these are the videos that we have for today. I investigated the most violent city in America. Older Tyler Oliveira video 12 days ago. I haven't seen it yet, though. And you guys were sending that. White kid shamed for his small wiener. You won't believe it. Then we have world's richest people who live like they're poor. The Amazon rainforest is horrifying. Video games that fell off. What's inside the most exclusive club, and then the Afterlife tier list, which is our philosophy video for today, the longest video of the day, but also only one video. But we are also going over all these collections that you guys sent, or my chat's collections that they sent in the Discord. We're going to be doing that probably like midway. We'll probably watch like 2-3 videos, go through chat's suggestions, get back to the videos. If we have time, we'll fucking add more videos into it, but I don't know how long that's going to take, so I added like 6 or 7 videos and then the collections, just because some of the videos we're watching today are longer. W lineup. Are we ready to lock in here, chat? Brody for the 3. Ordered one of the tanks. Can't wait for it to come in. Might be a long shot, but do you know how long it'll take to come in? If not, that's cool. I mean, it really varies where you live. Hold up. There's like ice. I just got that on my PC. I hope that didn't go inside my PC. Anyways. Dude, it's like there's ice stuck on the straw. Hold the fuck up. I'm about to just drink out of it like it's a fucking mug. It really varies where you are, right? Like, if you're in the UK, it's going to take way fucking longer for it to come in. Versus if you're somewhere where, you know, you're like fucking 2 states away from the factory or whatever that's producing it. But, I don't know. I mean, if I had to guess, I think they're doing a small pre-order for this one. They usually do like a week pre-order and then they just stock up on stuff until it sells out. Just because we don't know how many people are going to buy certain items. If I had to guess, a month, 3 weeks. I mean, you might get it in like 2, but I mean, being genuine, a month. Like, probably a month. If you ordered it today, you'll probably get it late May. Ari for the sub, Sleazy for the 3, like most other fucking merch. I've had a constant runny nose for almost a year. That's not good. You should go to a doctor. Death for the sub-floating for the 3. Guess who got a shirt, but the other merch only arrived for me last month. The other merch that you ordered arrived last month. When did you order it, though? Did you order it, like, late? I know you're in Australia, but that's fucking forever. That was, like, 6 months ago. There's no shot it took that long to fucking go. That's not even me. That's, like, I want you to know that if your merch takes forever to come in, it's UPS. Like, that's not even... Like, while I have a pre-order, it's like, if the pre-order's a week, right after that week, they ship it. And then it's just however long it takes fucking UPS to do it. That's, like, actually crazy. Wobbly and Nuclear for the sub. Cool Kid for the 3 said, here, Joe. Thank you. D-Skags for the sub and Ari for the sub. Chat, are we ready to lock in for today? We'll probably do, like, 2 or 3 videos, and then we'll do the collections, and then we'll hop back into the fucking regular videos. We'll probably actually have time to add one more video before we do the philosophy ship. I don't know for sure. But, yeah. All right. Lock the fucking... Are you going to play Last of Us 2? No. That's actually probably a no. Maybe one day, but not anytime soon. Last of Us 1 was fun, but Last of Us 2 was like 12 hours longer than Last of Us 1, and I would be playing that for like 2 months. And I don't want to be playing that once a week, every fucking week for 2 months. Somebody said so. Let me just explain this. The average Twitch chatter has the attention span of a rat, right? And if I were to play a game that is 30 hours long once a week, the second stream I did would be full of confusion, mayhem, recap? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Recap? What's happening? I zoned out. Recap? Just actually fucking just confusion, right? So, I mean, I do long playthroughs of games. I'm not saying I'm against playing a 30-hour game. I've played multiple 30-hour games. But it has to be a game that is able to do 30 hours and also make sense, like in chapter form. Whereas Last of Us, I'm just going to spawn in, fight and shit. You already have to know the story of the Last of Us and this one and what's happening in it. It's just, it's too much, right? No list for the sub. A lot of people say they want to see it, but I know you guys. And this is the thing with my chat. There's games that my chat hates and doesn't want me to play. There's games that my chat loves and they want me to play. Then there's games that my chat likes and says they would like on stream, but in reality, it's a bad stream game. Last of Us 2. Right. Sorry. Omori. Cantaloupe. Or Omori. Right. There's many games that are really good games, but are horrible games to watch. Right? Subnautica. That wasn't that bad. But Subnautica just kind of, like, fell off on stream, so I stopped playing it. And it was just getting repetitive. Dave the Diver. Okay, Dave the Diver. Yeah, Dave the Diver is actually a good example because it's a good game, but it's a bad stream game. Anyways, if you have any games you want me to play or videos you want me to react to, exclamation point Discord, video /game /chat. It's high-five most of the videos that I watch the games that I play. You're welcome to send any game that you want me to fucking play there. However, that doesn't mean I'm going to play it. I'm going to use my judgment on whether or not I'm going to try it out. If people bitch at me enough to play a game, yeah, I'll usually play it. But not that many people are hyped up for Last of Us, right? I know people would watch it, and you're saying you would watch it, but it's the same thing as Omori. There's 50 people, like Cantaloupe, 50 people that are ready to murder someone for me to play Omori, but everyone else is just kind of either indifferent or doesn't want me to play it. Ghost of Tsushima, is that a game y'all would want me to play? Didn't that just come out on fucking PC? Ghost of Tsushima playtime. It's 25 hours long. See, like, that's the problem, dude. And it's kind of like a Dark Souls game, and to my knowledge, at least. And I'm pretty sure that my chat hates Dark Souls games. Might not hate Dark Souls games if you're playing them. I played Elden Ring when I was averaging, like, fucking 2,800 viewers. When I would play Elden Ring, I averaged 1,000. And I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I just gotta fucking get a lot of views. But, I mean, when I'm averaging a third of what I've normally averaged, that's showing that my chat doesn't want to see what the fuck I'm doing, right? So then I'll switch, right? If I average 2K viewers, who gives a fuck? If I'm averaging fucking 70% less, that means everybody just left, right? Blobs for the 3. Hope you have an amazing day. I want to say I love your merch. Been watching for a while. You make my day better. Love you, man. Thank you. V1 for the 3. What size hoodie were you wearing in the pic? Large. Got the same build as you. Cole for the 3. Bubble for the sub. What's your opinion on Kendrick Lamar? Like his music. Cosmo for the 3. Would you ever play Raft? Already did, and I stopped playing it because it got repetitive and boring. Cabrin and Pal for the sub. Nolis for the sub. Cosmo for the 3. Sai for the sub. Cool Kid for the 3. All right, chat. Lock the fuck in. Have you done shrooms? Why are you spam asking me that? Oh my god. Literally only question from that chatter. I'm banning them. Is it blueberry Faygo flavor? What does that even mean? You should play Suck Up. Already did. Game suggestion tab. Not going to shout it again. Game suggestion tab. I shouted it again. Video suggestion tab as well for React Days. Lock the fuck in here, chat. I investigated the most dangerous... No. I investigated the most violent city in America. Got it that time. Lock in.
Right now. I got shot multiple times, man. It's dangerous out here.
You guys are strapped?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
This is Memphis.
13 with a fucking unlicensed
the most
gun.
violent city in America.
This graph shows the violent crime trend in Memphis dating back nearly...
Is Memphis really the most dangerous city in America? I would have assumed it was not even in Tennessee. I would have guessed, like, somewhere in either, like, Georgia or, yeah, or, like, fucking Chicago. Not even Chicago. Detroit. Yeah, not Chicago. Isn't Chicago much less dangerous than people say it is? I feel like that's one of those misconceptions where people are like, oh, Chicago's so dangerous, but it's like most of it's actually fairly okay.
40 years. The last few years have been the most violent in the city's history.
Are you on any drugs today? Yeah.
I got shot. Man, my arm. I got shot. Side, back.
I didn't expect that. So many people to get shot.
Everybody got shot in front of me.
That don't even look like getting shot. That looked like that man had, like, a fucking appendicitis, and they had to cut his stomach open. That is like... Oh, right here. I was gonna say, that looks like a medical scar.
Get shot.
Everybody got shot in front of me. That's funny.
Yeah, funny.
Had a
You just
C-section.
walk over to the store, come out, mother.
No, that would be down. That would be, like, under your belly button.
You did.
While violent crime in America decreased 6%, Memphis's violent crimes rose 7%, robberies rose 20%, rapes rose 41%, and murders rose 34%, breaking Memphis's own homicide record again. But why is Memphis becoming more
300?
Memphis's own homicide?
399 homicides in 2023 in one city? Jesus. What's the most dangerous city in the world? Dangerous city in the world. I'm gonna guess, like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, Venezuela or, like, somewhere maybe in, like, in Brazil. The highest crime in the world is in Colima, Mexico. I don't even know where that is. US 52nd on crime rate. What's the most peaceful? What's the most peaceful country? Probably Switzerland. Iceland. Really? I bet like one person gets murdered in Iceland per year. How many murders in Iceland per year? 2. The country is the lowest murder rates in Europe. Only 2 people were killed in 2021. What is their population, though? They probably have, like, nobody... Okay, nobody fucking lives there, dude. Okay. Nah, that's... 300,000 people live in Iceland. That's fucking nothing. I was gonna say, if they had, like, 10 million people, that'd be different.
Record again.
300,000 people in the whole country? Dude, that's like the state of, like, Montana.
But why is Memphis becoming more violent despite violence in America trending down? And what can be done to fix it? First, I want to see if everyday people in Memphis feel safe on a day-to-day basis. Does shit go down at night here?
Daytime, too.
Daytime too?
Somebody said only 2 out of 300K, though? Yeah, but I mean, conversely, Memphis population. Memphis has 621,000 people and 399 die per year. Which is the most, right? But, I mean, that's also the highest comparatively. I mean, it is still like 200 times as much.
Dangerous as you make it.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't go where you don't belong. You know?
We're trying to ask some families out here, basically, if they feel
I have not seen somebody use a hoverboard in the last, I don't know, 6 years of my life. That one is fucking glow in the dark, too.
safe out here in downtown Memphis.
Most times, kind of, sort of.
No, I'm just saying I don't go places I got no business being.
You don't belong in downtown Memphis?
Well, I didn't say that. I'm here, aren't I?
Anyone should be fine right here, yeah?
That would be my expectation.
Statistically, apparently not the case.
Yeah, I mean, around certain areas, like we try to avoid, I guess, downtown.
Oh, this place is a shithole.
Joel, what are your thoughts?
Yo, why is it that downtown always has the... Is there like a scientific reasoning for that? That downtown is always the most dangerous in each city? I feel like we watched a video on that. But like every city you're in, they're like, yeah, don't go downtown. Don't go downtown. It's always the southern part. More people, the poorest part. But why is downtown the poorest part? Why in some cities are they not like, yeah, don't go to uptown. Don't go to uptown. Most people live in downtown. That's not telling me why. Chat. You're answering my question. You're just giving me a circular answer. I'm saying, hey, why is downtown the most crime-ridden? Oh, because a lot of people are there. Why? That doesn't answer the question. More people equals more crime. Why do more people live downtown? It's poor because they're poor. Oh my God, I'm Googling it. Why is downtown always more dangerous? Downtowns account for an almost negligible share of total citywide property and violent crime. What does that even mean? So is that a myth? Bro, I'm not about to look through fucking Google articles right now.
I'm carrying a gun, so if that does anything.
This kind of fear-mongering stuff, it's no good for people.
What if it's statistically corroborated, though?
Complete bullshit.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about statistics.
It's my first time visiting Memphis. Information from a buddy of mine kind of said, hey, stay here, don't stay here, kind of thing.
Are you strapped right now?
It's in the car. He did say to come strapped.
Yeah, that's an important detail. Honest answer. Do you feel
If
safe?
I saw a guy wearing a Bass Pro Shop hoodie, I would immediately assume he has a gun under his fucking pants. Like that, this is a man who owns a gun. That is a man you do not want to try and bum rush and maybe mug. I would never. Maybe a Bass Pro Shop's hat. They don't got a gun. They act like they have a gun, but they don't have a gun. Bass Pro Shop's hoodie. Motherfucker spent $80 on that fucking thing.
It's okay.
To promo another brand. You know how crazy that is? Now I'm getting off topic. You know how crazy it is that people spend top dollar on company clothing just for it to say the company brand name, like Adidas? Like you'll spend like $70 on a hoodie for it to just say, for you to literally, you're paying them to market their brand. It is the most I don't know how that even happened, or like Supreme or any of them. You're paying a company to market them for free, and you pay them for it. Or even like other brands like Supreme pride themselves on their brand name being the only thing that's valuable about them, right? If it says Supreme, it's cooler. It's just like this artificially made niche that people are like, that's cool if we own that. When in reality, nothing that's Supreme is valuable at all, right? I mean, more valuable than like a regular, yeah, if it's a fucking Supreme hoodie, it's worth the same as a regular hoodie. But there's no design, there's nothing that makes it better. And I'm not sitting here saying I don't do that. Like, I'll wear fucking like Nike shoes and shit, and it just says the logo. But I'm like, fuck, man. It's just so odd that's how we work. You just pay them to market them.
Guys feel safe in Memphis?
No.
No?
Better quality? Yeah, fucking better quality. What are those jeans that are worth like fucking $9,000 or some shit, and they have hearts on them? Something hearts. What is it called? Most like fucking overpriced shit ever. chrome hearts. People that wear chrome hearts. Like, I'll see somebody in those jeans, and I'm like, I'm hoping those are fake. Because otherwise, you just spent the equivalent price of a used car on a pair of fucking work jeans that you could have got from Old Navy.
Are you just going to go downtown?
For fucking $35.
Tonight?
Not tonight. I try to avoid sundown.
It depends on where you go.
Okay.
Downtown, yeah, it's pretty safe working downtown, yeah.
What about right here?
Yeah, it's pretty safe, yeah.
Statistics are bullshit. There's lies, damn lies, and statistics, brother. We take it easy with all the fear-mongering.
How's that fear-mongering?
It's very simple. You're asking me about murders and if I feel safe here.
You just say you feel safe.
I do. I told you I absolutely...
Bro, he's not fear-mongering you. What the fuck? What is he, a cult? What do you settle down with the fear-mongering, asking how I feel about the murders? Dude, it'd be fear-mongering if he was trying to, like, fucking get you to do... If he was like, oh, are you worried about the murders? Why don't you join my church? That'd be like getting you to fucking... oh, you're scared of this? I'll protect you. Trying to give them, like, some sort of fear to get them to do something else. He's just asking what you think about his city.
Yeah, but then I walked away and you said to me, the safe as you make it.
Is as safe or as dangerous as you make it.
Enjoy.
That is so stupid. That... Let me go walk in, like, Kensington fucking PA at 2 a.m. wearing, like, my chain, right? And see how fast I get fucking mugged. No, I'm not. What the fuck? Or go to Skid Row and walk around with, like, a $2,000 camera and see how long it takes for somebody to fucking stab you.
Enjoy your trip.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
We watched this. No, we didn't.
Well, he brings up a good point. Who do these statistics actually affect? Are everyday people seeing these crimes happen around them? Besides hearing from the news and social media, have you ever seen anything?
Yes.
You have?
I did see someone get shot.
Oh, yeah. It's
Pretty chill?
very safe. Yeah, very safe.
There's mad creeps out here,
Yeah?
There's a lot of fucked up shit going on, but it's what you make it like everything in life. It's mad chill here. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. There's a lot of friction.
I mean, dude, yeah, I will say, whenever they say most dangerous city, you're assuming that when you pull up to that city, you're just going to immediately die. 400 murders a year is a fucking insane amount. But the odds that you're going to see somebody get killed in fucking Memphis, Tennessee, or get murdered or mugged yourself is fucking fairly low.
Associated with the discussion of this may in fact be the most violent city in America right now, statistically.
Violent city?
It's the aggravated assault capital.
I can honestly...
How do people still live there? It's easier said than done to go, just move. Just move. If you own a house in a shitty part of a city that no one wants to buy, and you are fucking upset, right, and you want to leave, it's not as simple as going, I'm just going to sell my house and leave. Who's going to buy your fucking house? If you live in a fucking shit, or say you have an apartment, right, and you have no money, and it's more expensive to live in every other city around you, why leave, right, and lose your job and fucking do all this, right? It's just, it causes more hassle than just dealing with the problem.
Tell you, Memphis...
Per capita.
Nah.
Oh, yo.
Homeless people are scary as fuck. I would disagree. I would say it depends the homeless person. Just because somebody's homeless doesn't mean they're scary. I've met homeless people that are wonderful, right? And they'd have a conversation with you, and they're just kind of shit out of luck. They might have been addicted to drugs, but they're not dangerous, right? Yeah, there are some homeless people that probably have a sawed-off shotgun and would fucking blow your head off, but, I mean, that's not every homeless person you're gonna fucking see.
Question for you. Yeah, this is a sick car. Do you get spooked driving this and be like, damn, I hope someone doesn't hit the car?
Nah, I don't get spooked and everything.
Really?
Nah. White people live their life like, I hope something don't happen. Like, I live my life like I wish something happened to me.
White people live a life...
What? I wish something to happen to me. I wish somebody just took a crowbar to my fucking window right now.
Of fear, and then...
You scared. The first thing you asked me was a scary question.
You think that's a white-black specific thing?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you came out here and interviewed asking about crime.
Well, that's kind of the topic of the concept here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Like.
But do you think that's really a white-black specific? I think that's probably not true, right?
No, I think it's totally true because you can walk down it's police everywhere. You can walk down Beale Street, you can do anything and everything.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you think Memphis is more or less dangerous than other cities you've been to in the U.S.?
It depends if you believe everything you read, doesn't it? So I don't believe in absolutes, if that makes sense, because
this guy fucking Australian.
there are wonderful people in every sort of community, but you know the reality. This is clearly a city that has some challenges.
No, I think.
See, that's what's so weird. Like, you ever meet somebody that has like, you ever meet somebody in the U.S. in your city that has like a British accent or an Australian accent? I always just go, why are you here? Right? Not in like a mean way, but like, what made you want to come to, like, in my case, New Jersey? Right? You lived in Australia and you said, yeah, let me move to New Jersey. Why? Like, what the fuck? That's just not, like, I would get you saying, oh, I'm going to move to New York City or like California. But like, if you're like, so if you were like in Montana and you met some Australian guy, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing here? Why are you here?
When white people feel like black people around is gonna be dangerous, you know what I'm saying? If you was in Austin,
for
Texas,
a job opportunity, for what?
You want to ask that question?
What if the crime rates were the same here?
What I'm saying, but what I'm saying is like it's this dangerous white city, like
Oh, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, like
I think that's interesting.
I correlated like every. What I'm basically saying, every city has their problem. Memphis has a problem with crime and everything, and shooting and everything. But like other city has a problem with drug problems and everything.
It seems like we're all limited to our observations and experiences on how we view these places.
Absolutely.
While we've all seen the statistics, I wanted to explore the heart of Memphis myself and see what was going on for reals. All right, we are in South Memphis.
Wow.
The heart of Memphis myself and see what was going on for reals.
That car is being held. That fucking whole door doesn't open. That shit is being held on by fucking scotch tape. Holy shit. Dude, it's not even on the hinges, it looks. It looks like it's literally just hanging there.
All right, we are in South Memphis. We've entered the hood. Look at that. He's dusting out. He's tweaking out. On top of violence, Memphis also ranks #1 when it comes to car-related fatalities.
Memphis sits at the top of a not-so-illustrious list. Most dangerous city in America for drivers.
1 out of every 5 deadly crashes in Memphis is caused by speeding. No other city even come close to that statistic.
Is caused by speeding. Yeah, no shit. What? If you get in a car crash going like 35 miles an hour, you're probably not going to die. But if somebody blows a stop sign going fucking 80 and fucking tailbones you, it's over, right?
There are some shitty drivers out here, I gotta say. We've seen a uniquely disproportionate amount of effed up vehicles on the side of the road.
You shouldn't be able to drive that.
Amount of effed up
that is fucked. Like, that car, that looks like a car ramped up and just fucking crumpled the whole back.
Vehicles on the side of the road.
Dude.
Amount of effed up vehicles on the.
Is that just like staying here, or are they going to get a tire change? Like, you can't drive this.
Side of the road relative to the amount of cars. And right across the street, I spotted a car that had.
Oh, I see that shit all the time.
The road relative to the amount of cars.
That's not crazy. In New Jersey, somebody just missing their fucking front bumper.
And right across the street, I spotted a car that had just crashed. And close by, there were 3 shiestied up kids who looked like they should be in school right now. What happened?
Hit the pole. They hit the pole. They messed up.
They just hit the pole? No, they literally just hit the pole.
Yeah.
So this is something you guys see on a daily basis or what?
Yeah, babe.
Do we need to check up on the person in there? Hold on.
How did they even run into the pole? There's not even another car there.
Oh, there's nobody in there. Okay. Okay, so I've noticed also everyone in Memphis is a terrible driver. I gotta put that out there. I see you guys right outside the gas station, shiestied up. What are you guys up to right now? I'm not a Fed.
We finna go do something.
What do you mean?
I can't tell you that. You got a wire on.
I've heard a lot of the youth.
Imagine they were like, all right, we're gonna go rob the local Wendy's on 5th Street in like probably in like 10 minutes. Here's my boys' IDs, by the way. This is our full name. We're gonna go rob that place.
We're up to no good out here. Is that true?
No, sir.
Most of them, like, it's some niggas behind 7-Star station.
Yeah? What do you mean?
They some hoes.
Are you guys strapped?
Can't let you know that.
Is it pretty common for guys your age to be strapped? How about that? We take that question, yeah? We can blur all the faces. We can blur your eyes even. How about that?
All right, say no more. Yeah.
You guys are strapped?
Yeah.
Legit. You guys actually have a piece on you. How old are you?
I'm 13.
13?
I'm calling cap, bruh. If I was Tyler, I wouldn't be calling cap. But I'm watching a video right now. I'm calling cap. I'd be like, yo, where's the gun at? Where's the gun at? Where's the gun? I feel like you would be able to see a fucking pistol fucking bulging out of somebody's sweatpants. Where is it?
14.
Okay. Man, you guys are
And they have
strapped.
guns, dude.
That's crazy. I don't know if I believe you guys are strapped, but I'm just gonna decide to believe.
Ooh! Oh shit!
Okay. Wow. Okay, that is crazy. All right, that's all I need to see.
Yep, never mind. Never mind.
Anymore. Have you guys had friends die out here?
Yeah, I did.
Ah, he got a gun on him? What the fuck? You think that's a registered gun? No. You can't get a gun. I mean, maybe it's his parents' gun or some shit, but I don't think that the parents would be letting him have that. Yeah, no, that's just an unregistered weapon. You should not be carrying that around. Dude, if a cop finds you with an unregistered gun.
Yeah. My cousin think I shot him in the chest, but they really think I shot him. So.
They think you killed your cousin.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've seen out here?
Somebody got shot in front of me.
Somebody got shot in front of you?
Yeah, that's
Are they smoking?
Funny?
how he
It
died.
looks like a cigarette.
This day another interview.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. Be safe, all right?
I don't know why I was that shocked from that. The amount of teenagers that fucking smoke nicotine is insane. I was like, is he smoking a cigarette? Fucking I feel like that's just that's probably not that obscene.
Prepubescent 13-year-old squeakers rolling around with shiesties and guns outside of a gas station during school hours. It's no surprise violence is so frequent out here. Also, apparently I spend over $400 a month on energy drinks at gas stations. I only know this because the sponsor of this video, Rocket.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why you carry 2 guns on him?
Hell yeah.
Where did you get rid of all the
Hell
guns?
yeah, brother.
This is better than me.
There, you heard it.
A lot of killing. People getting killed every day. You can't walk out the door.
Is it amongst the younger or older generation you've seen this?
Well, the younger generation. Your parents ain't raising them right.
There's a lot of it have to do with upbringing. People not accepting the Lord like they should. People are not spiritual like they used to be. Parents have responsibility. It's just not love in the schools.
Well, it's also like it's a social group mentality, right? If you hang out with people that commit crimes, you're more likely to commit crimes. That's why they always say hang out with people that are like I don't know if you guys were told this in high school, but when I was in high school, they would always say hang out with people that are smarter than you. Hang out with people that are better than you, right? In your eyes. Like, try and be friends with people that you think are better than you, because then you will be better. Just fucking subconsciously. You'll get better. You'll be more motivated. You'll make more money, right? If you hang out with a bunch of rich people, you're more likely to make more money, right? But, I mean, I think it's that, right? But it's that because of just, maybe like bad parenting, depending on who it is. Or it's just, I think it's just a social thing. Right, if you're growing up, even if you have good parents, if your kid's going to school and then he's hanging out and all of his friends are fucking smoking, he's more likely to smoke. He's more likely to do whatever they're doing, right? And why one person is doing that is kind of a harder thing to describe, but it's just they're all doing it because they're all doing it. It is literally a circular argument, but I mean, they're all doing those things because they've always been doing those things, right? Whether it was their older brother or them, or it's like when you're somebody that's grown up in a crime-ridden area and you live with people that may be family members that were also part of a gang, you're more likely to be a part of a gang or do those things. But I mean, it's as likely the other way. There's people that see those things and then break out of that, right? You might grow up in a shitty city with I'm not saying Memphis is shitty by the way. I'm saying just a shitty city in general. I'm saying you might grow up somewhere that's fucking poverty-stricken or crime-ridden, and you might get out of that, right? But the odds that you will is less because you're starting out in a shitty situation. You might not have as much money. Your parents might not have a lot of money to support you. You might be more driven to commit crimes to fulfill those gaps that you need, whether it be financially, fucking emotionally, or whatever it is, right? And so when a lot of people, like I see a lot of people Either whether it be in my chat and those motherfuckers get banned, or in general, they'll be like, oh, it's a race thing. Dude, it's not a fucking race thing, right? Like, I gotta say that. And that was what the guy that Tyler was talking to in the expensive ass, what it looked like a fucking Corvette, was saying, is just because you're a specific race doesn't mean you're going to be committing a crime. It's literally just the person itself, right? And then people always bring up a statistic or something, and the statistic may be true, but it's not true because of a race. It's true because of the situation, right? Like, I see a lot of people on TikTok that are just trying to be fucking funny or some shit, and they're like, oh, 13% of the population commits over half the crimes. It's not, they're not committing crimes because they're black. They're committing crimes because of the situation they grew up in. It's a person, it's not their skin color that's making them fucking do that, right? At the end of the day, you're just a fucking person that thinks with a fucking body sleeve. It doesn't matter what the fuck you look like. That's not going to change whether or not you're more likely to fucking commit a crime. It's just your upbringing, literally. Like, if you're a fucking, like, literally, the people that say that shit, I'm like, dude, you're a white guy. It's always a fucking white guy, by the way. The white guy that says, oh, 13% of the population commits over half. If you grew up where they grew up, you would be doing the same shit they were doing, right? It's fucking insane. And they're like, well, the statistic's true, so I'm allowed to be biased. No. The statistic may be true, but it's right. It's true for the wrong reasons.
It used to be, you know.
The young generation unlike the older generation.
What's the biggest difference you've noticed?
Like I said, the crime.
Can a white guy be racist to a white guy? I mean, yeah, but it would just be, it's extremely unlikely that in your own race you would be racist towards your own race. I feel like that would just be odd. Like, why would a white guy be racist to a white guy? That would just be kind of confusing, right?
Rate. And it got a lot to do with the upbringing.
I do not feel safe. I feel that the police forces is against us, and so are the criminals. We're not allowed to park here. We get
people saying that was a liberal take. Were there people that were saying that's a liberal take? It's not a liberal take, bro. It's if you meet a person. Dude, if you walk up... Okay, I'm going to say this. If you walk up to a black person, and in your head, you're like more worried that they're going to commit a crime, you are stereotyping them. You are stereotyping them. And obviously, some subconscious stereotypes always exist within people. But your job as a human is to realize that you have a faulty system within you. Animals like seeing patterns, right? And that's what we've done to survive, right? Ever since we were fucking living in the jungle and we fucking learned how to walk on 2 feet and then we started becoming different forms of humans, right? But if you're sitting there and you're recognizing this pattern, that is a pattern, but it's not a continuous thing that is going to happen. It may be a group of things that are similar, but it's not something that is a continuous pattern, right? You're falsely recognizing something as being a statement that you could apply to a broad sense of people, right? Like, for a short thing that we recognize as patterns that would make sense is, like, say you're fucking an animal in the woods, and this was, like, what, thousands of years back before we were able to fucking talk, and you're a hunter-gatherer, right? You see this mushroom. You eat a mushroom. You fucking vomit and shit your brains out. You do it again. You vomit and you shit your brains out. You're going to recognize, I shouldn't eat that, because there is a direct correlation with me eating that and me throwing up. Now, in today's society, that system carries over falsely by you seeing, hey, somebody do something and then being of a specific type of person, and then you may be seeing it again and going, okay, those two are connected. They're not, right? Just because you see something happen a couple times in a row or a few times in a row, and there is a singular thing that you can pull from each of those, doesn't mean that it's always going to be that way, right? The Rookie for the sub, CBD for the sub, Pappy for the sub, God for the 3. I disagree. I've grown up with all my friends smoking weed. I've never smoked a day in my life. I said it can obviously be the opposite way. I'm not saying it's a guarantee that you are going to fucking smoke weed or do something if your friends do it. There are people that obviously are in your situation and are like the one in the group that doesn't. But I will say, if you're around a group of people that do certain things, you are more likely to do that thing. It doesn't mean you're going to. I didn't say it was a guarantee. But if your lifelong friends have always fucking smoked cigarettes, you're more likely to smoke cigarettes. Lila for the 3. I'm a 16-year-old female, live 10 miles from St. Louis. When I heard STL was the most dangerous city, I feel like I can't walk to my friend's house and do things alone. You have to be smart, be aware of your surroundings, not let yourself be vulnerable. Tie for the 3. How's your day going? Just spent $12 and 500 bits. Twitch Mobile is a scam. Yeah, don't use Twitch Mobile to buy bits. Ryland for the sub, R6 for the 3. When are we playing Gambling Sim? The fuck is Gambling Sim? You mean Storage Hustle? Next Saturday. Seeking for the 3. Today's Reacts, tomorrow's MC Horror and games with other streamers. Tuesday, I'm not live. Wednesday's Horror Games. Thursday, I'm going to be doing Rainbow Six Ready or Not, Val, maybe Fortnite. Friday's Reacts. Next Saturday's going to be Sim Days. Next Sunday's Reacts. That's the schedule for the week. Seeking for the 3. You should watch the video, and then the week after that, we have a bunch of new games that we're playing. You should watch the video on how Tyler Oliveira destroyed his reputation. Not right now. Let's for the sub. Send it in the video suggestion tab. Tie for the 4. Great night for the sub. Matt for the 3. My dad lives in Arizona. Came to Montana to see his girlfriend. He heard she was going to die and ended up getting arrested. He got messed up in jail and was told she died a few days ago because he didn't know. He stole a golf cart from the golf course next to my house yesterday and tried to drive up to a grassy hill to my house. Cops came and took him to a hospital, and we got back this morning. What do I do? What the fuck? My dad lives in Arizona, came to Montana to see his girlfriend. He heard she was going to die and ended up getting arrested. Why? Why did he steal a golf cart? What do I do? He won't listen and has always asked me how I'm doing like 5 times today. I have no idea. I feel like I need more info on that. I have no idea what's going on, bro. Cherry for the sub, 6 for the 7. Downtown usually is where the city started, but the industry hub of the city where the low-paying, shitty jobs are, so the poorer neighborhoods are built around downtown areas. See, that's the chatter that answered my questions. Schleezy for the 3. You should check out channel Aperture. Send videos in the video suggest tab. Archive for the sub. P-Big for the 3. What do you think of the red string theory? What is that? Bad for the sub. Joe for the 1,000 biddies. Parrish for the sub. Seahawk for the 3. Is Compton the most dangerous? Is better Compton? I don't know what that means. Joe for the 3. I'm a Tennessean. It's dangerous. Bubble, Ray, and Endo for the sub. Lobs for the 3. Love the merch. Been streaming for a while. Love you, man. I already read that. Potato for the 3. Can you say you're just a pee in my bowl? TT for the 1,000 biddies. W takes. All right, lock in.
Ticketed if we park across the street, our windows get bashed in.
Oh my God.
I love Memphis, but I don't go out at night anymore. We can't protect ourselves because
it's a belief in a system where somebody's born, there's a red thread that is tied to them, an invisible red thread that connects them to people they are destined to meet. Okay, so you're just saying destiny or fate. Like, do you think you are guaranteed by fate to meet a specific person? I don't know. Right? I know a lot of people that get married are like, it's destined by fate. We were made for each other. I mean, maybe. I don't really have an opinion on that. I would say realistically, it's just an unlikely set of scenarios when things happen like that. Pick for the 3. It's saying the majority of people that smoke weed use shampoo, so shampoo makes you want to smoke. Yeah. It's a connection that is, while it may be there, it's not correlated one with the other. While everybody that smokes weed may use shampoo, not everybody that uses shampoo smokes weed. Woman for the 3. Want to say you're very funny and entertaining watching you help me on bad days. Poland says hi. Dub.
it's just there's a narrative there that I'd rather not say.
Racial tension involved in the enforcement of law.
Narrative because the kids they're out running wild, trying to find guns, and their solution to everything is shooting people.
When did you notice?
There's probably like 100 people who are perfect for you. I don't know. I mean, how many people? I always think this. Like, I honestly believe I'm gonna marry Brooke. I think she's the love of my life. I fucking love her more than I've ever loved anybody else. Right. But how many people in the world statistically are there that are made for an individual person? You can't even begin to fathom what number that would be. I think it would vary by the person. It's not like a guaranteed thing. I will say there are a lot of people that may work as couples, right? Like, say you and your girlfriend really love each other. There might be somebody that in another universe would work equally as well, but you're with that person in this universe. I think that's the fate, right? I don't know if it's necessarily like a definitive universal thing where you're meant to be with that person, but I mean, I think in this life I am meant to be with Brooke. Whether or not that is, fate, I don't know.
That shift in conflict resolution or lack thereof.
It was definitely during COVID.
Somebody said 0 people for this gal. Brother, there's 8 billion people in the world. Someone would be into you.
Black Lives Matter came in and used a narrative of racism. All white people are racist, and that's not true.
Have you been called a racist out here?
4 times in 1 month.
What does the future of Memphis look like?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I mean, hopefully if they can find some kind of resolution for these kids, and I don't know if they have to hold the parents accountable. I hate the fact that it is a racially You know, there's racial tension here, and I live above a bar, and I hear gunshots all the time. And the cars are doing the Tokyo drifts in the middle of the intersections at Belvedere and Madison. People are people, and 80% of the population just sucks, no matter where you come from.
Is Memphis dangerous?
Yeah, you must ain't from here.
Nope.
Ah, man, you in the wrong part of town, huh?
Yeah. I clearly did not belong out here, so I met up with local rapper and entrepreneur Kenny Kane. Hey, there he is. How you doing?
Today, man, we gonna slide through South Memphis, see what they got going on. You know, we gonna go on Lamar, you know what I'm saying, the whole track with the hoes at, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna see what's going on, man. Some areas kind of like hot right now, we can't go. It's like,
what do you mean hot?
Like a lot of gun violence going on. Yeah, a lot of pop.
After learning some blocks we were gonna go check out were unexpectedly hot, we pulled up
Dude,
to...
he always meets up, whenever he goes somewhere, he always meets up with, like, a local musician. Why? Like, how does he have these connections? Like, how did he find this guy?
One of Kenny's safe houses to learn a little more about how it was to live in Memphis.
He's always like, I just came up with a local singer that's gonna be taking me. Why? How do you know them?
You ever been blipped?
Yeah.
Actually, holy shit. When did that happen?
This happened in probably about 2004, 2005.
2004?
Yeah.
With a switcher?
Nah.
That was before switchers.
It was before switchers.
Holy smokes. You almost died, I imagine.
I did. I almost, for sure. My largest small.
Okay, he gotta be like 45. If that happened in 2004.
My intestines got hit, so I couldn't eat. They wouldn't let me eat. They had me on fluids for like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Every person need to stay strapped out here in Memphis to protect themselves?
Every day. You better? Yeah, it's best. Even if you don't have a problem. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that pistol on you. You got to. It's mandatory. It's mandatory.
What is in that mason jar?
That pistol on you. You got to. It's mandatory. It's mandatory. I can't stress that enough. You know what I'm saying?
Weed? Yeah, but what's that like? It looks like a bunch of plastic bags.
Do you know many people have been shot out here?
Yeah, I know a lot of people have been shot. Somebody just got killed in my neighborhood about 3 months ago. High profile rapper, Big Motor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it go down, bro. Like it ain't no game.
Do you think the higher profile you get, the more successful you become, the more dangerous it is for you to operate in public?
For sure. Unless you just one of them persons like somebody like Dow. He was more subject to be out in public because he was like such a giving person. You see what I'm saying? People in Memphis, like if they don't feel like you giving them nothing or helping them, then it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? See, I got shot not because I had ops. I got shot because I had haters. You see what I'm saying? People was hating on me. They ain't like I was getting money. I was getting money young. But if you doing too much showing out in Memphis, some shit gonna happen.
So we headed to Lamar and American Way, a street notorious for prostitution, to see if we could chat with the local pimps and prostitutes.
They sell a lot of pussy, a lot of drugs. You see these truck drivers, you see all these 18-wheelers right here?
Yep.
They buy pussy. That's why they on Lamar, because truck drivers come. Memphis is a distribution hub. So it's a lot of 18-wheelers and truck drivers come through this city. We got a lot of warehouses, so when a truck...
I just don't understand the idea of paying for sex. I feel like it removes the entire... like purpose of having sex with someone. It's just like it's there's no emotional connection or love or anything. It's just like it's literally a business deal.
Drivers come to Memphis, they stop on Lamar if they want to buy pussy. If they don't want to buy pussy, they don't stop on Lamar.
Do you
People getting desperate?
think there's a chance for a pimp is nearby?
He probably nearby.
I mean, truckers are on the road non-stop, never interacting with people, so I would get it in that sense, but I'm just like, fuck, man.
Do you think he's violent?
I mean, I'm in the car. He gonna have to respect the game. Pimps don't get mad at other pimps. You see what I'm saying?
Are you a pimp?
I mean, I'm a jack of all trades.
Okay. I'm a jack of all trades. What the fuck?
They doing a YouTube video about the town. They just trying to get some interviews, see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga want to get on there and say how they feel about the town. Blah 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 blah.
Cool, good work, man. That was, you know how to say it. I would not have said it like that. I'm like, excuse me, sir, would you like to We saw this dude with a gold grill chilling on a rock, and my pimp dollar went off the charts. We had to interview him. How you doing, man? We saw you looking here. We wanted to say what's up, man. So are those your ladies right there?
Hell nah.
What are you up to right now?
I'm just standing out here trying to, man, knock me a hoe though. I'm trying to knock one on.
What do you mean you're trying to knock a hoe? Can you explain that to me?
Yeah, you know, see, I just got out of jail, so y'all gotta excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
He's just standing there. Yo, dude, you ever be driving around your city or just like anywhere in general and you just see people standing on the side of the road? I'm like, what are they doing? Like, I've seen people standing at bus stops and that's different, but I'll drive by people that are just standing, like doing nothing. And I'm like, what are they doing? Like, what? It'll be like a fucking Wednesday at like 2 p.m. and they're just chilling on the side of the road. It doesn't look like they're on drugs or anything. They're just standing there. And I'm like, the fuck are you waiting for? They're escorts? No, it'll just be like a 45-year-old dude. Like, literally like an NPC. No, they don't look homeless. Hold up. All right. Time for the 3. Stanley Parable in like 2021. They made a Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I think I played that. Low green for the 6. When a regular donated to you because you keep me motivated. Love you, Joe. Thank you. Ken's for the 7. Stash for the 3. Some people blame gangs, police, and media pushes this narrative that further separates the country. We need the U.S. government to spend money on the U.S. instead of other countries. I think the U.S. government needs to cut a lot of spending in multiple areas, not just other countries. Honest take here, and a lot of people may disagree with this and say, oh, liberal Joe, they got to cut some of the military spending. The amount of money, the amount of useless money we spend on the military is fucking insane. And I'm not saying that we don't need a strong military. I think we should have a strong military. But the money we spend, like if you go into like what each item is the US spends money on, it just all gets filtered into these fucking monopoly military budget-esque companies' pockets. Like they'll spend thousands of dollars on rivets or something like fucking screws for a jet that anywhere else would cost fucking $100. But since it's coming from the government, these places are charging the U.S. government so much money, and they're just going into it. And it's like this weird connection they have that's entirely funded by money, and it's just throwing us into this mass amount of debt. Our military could be better, stronger, and more productive for less money, but we don't want to do that, right? We just want to still spend $10,000 on a bag of fucking screws instead of actually trying to, you know, haggle for a reasonable price for whatever the fuck this is, right? That shouldn't cost anywhere near that amount of money. I know I'm using a very specific example, but it's like we spend so much money on stupid shit in the military, right? And then even outside of that, all the other shit that we spend money on. If you go over the U.S. budget, we spend trillions of dollars on things that are just bad, right? And I'm also going to say, like, Social Security, too, is going to be a problem in the future. They should fucking reformat that. We should fucking have a whole... Dude, I swear to God, if I was the president, I wouldn't know how to fix this problem, but I would at least sit in a room and be like, all right, what the fuck do we do? Rather than just going into mass amounts of debt every year, why don't we try to have a balanced budget, right? The issue is that people don't like presidents who like balanced budgets because balanced budgets are an equal trade. People don't like governments that give you what you give them, right? The idea of a government is that I'm going to pay you taxes in return for equal benefits. But people don't like presidents that do that. People want to pay taxes and get multitudes of things in return, right? So they want the government to give them twofold of what they gave them. So then the government promises all these things and starts spending mass amounts of monies to give the people what they want so they like them as a president. And it's given this false ideology of like what a good president is, when in reality, the presidents are just giving people too many things and throwing us into fucking debt rather than saying, hey, people need to fucking suck it the fuck up and maybe deal with what we give them and we'll spend our money better. We'll have a balanced budget. We'll still try to do as much as we can, but we're not going to throw ourselves into fucking trillions of dollars of debt to fucking do shit. Ken's for the sub. Sash for the 3. But yeah, no, we do spend a lot of money on other countries. In some ways, I see it as useful, but it's just whether or not those countries are going to pay us back. Concrete for the 3. I live 30 minutes from here. They're trying to get the National Guard to come. I'm ready for the sub. Cosmo for the 3. Watch the 30-second ad for my company. No. Woman for the 3. Want to say you're very funny and entertaining. You would help me on bad days. Already read that. God for the 3. We just have country. We gave a country hundreds of millions of dollars for doing nothing in return. That is nothing. hundreds of millions of dollars in the United States spending is nothing, right? I'm not going to shit on us giving Ukraine a bunch of money, right? Because I understand that they could pay us back in the future and they would need it, right? It's like foreign aid. The amount of money the U.S. brings in per year is what, like $2 trillion? How much? What is the U.S. GDP? 25 trillion is our gross domestic product. What does the U.S. get in taxes per year? The federal government collects $5 trillion in financial taxes, right? Or during the fiscal year in 2022, which is probably up now in 2024 or 2023. $5 trillion. 100 million of that is a minimal fraction, right? The most of the money that we spend is on U.S. spending pie chart. Mainly just, this is, I don't know how old this is, but I'm just pulling this up, and then we'll get back into the video. This is what the U.S. spends money on from taxes. Social Security, health, Homeland Security, remainder, veterans, transportation, food, agriculture, blah, blah, blah. Then it's like a bunch of 1% shit. We gotta up a lot of this and cut a lot of this. Also, why don't we have healthcare that's through the government? There's just too many problems that I could talk about. The idea of having a middleman for insurance, which just basically makes you pay extra fees to, you know, profit off of people's injuries is crazy. I don't understand that, right? And I understand a lot of people are saying, oh, the healthcare would go down if we had fucking, you know, government-funded insurance. But, dude, I mean, I don't understand how people don't see the problem with me having to pay someone, like a random company that's involved with the government but not the government, to aid me if I ever get injured, and they're going to profit off of me and ramp up my rates if I ever am in fucking a struggle, right? Because they don't actually care about me. I'm a product. I'm paying them in return for, like, maybe a few helpful scenarios here and there. We're getting too political. I really don't think we're getting very political. Raster for the sub. I also don't give a shit if I'm getting very political. I'm going to say what the fuck I think. Floating for the three. If you disagree with me, that's fine. I would just like to know why. I live... forgot how much I love Australia. I see some of these states. Kent's for the three. Crazy mile wedge tornado hit Nebraska and Iowa 2 days ago. What? God for the three. Oh, did you see the tornado? Yeah. Well, I heard one of my chatters talk about it. Mr. Zach for the sub. Tread for the three. The idea that money needs to come from one budget to the next is I don't know what you're trying to say there. We don't need to pick between helping Ukraine and helping ourselves. We need to do better in other areas. Yeah, agent for the sub. Lock in.
Are you pimping?
Yeah, I'm so pimping like a motherfucker. You even is real.
Free healthcare is stupid. Why? Free healthcare is terrible. People don't realize that they're paying for it with taxes. What? What are these chats? Fuck them liberals. At what age are you responsible for your own choice in making your own decisions? For people, one best friends grew up in the Detroit hood. What are you saying? Just saying free healthcare is stupid. Why? Newman for the sub. I think you're saying free healthcare is stupid because you're paying for it with taxes. But it's still technically free, right? In the sense that you're not paying more than what you're already due, right? I pay my taxes, and then I have to also pay a monthly fee for healthcare. Instead of me just going, I'm going to pay my taxes and then get all these benefits in return. Instead of having to go through this middleman company that is privatizing the idea of aiding my health. Newman for the sub.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Your taxes would go up. Dude, I already pay 49.5% taxes per year, buddy. I pay half of what... I really don't think it would. I don't think my taxes would go up. I think my taxes would stay the same if they just got better at spending money. The U.S. government is horrible at budgeting things. They, like, if you look at that pie chart, there's so many areas where they could improve, and they just refuse to do so. Because nobody would ever agree on anything.
Come on down here and get you some pussy, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we don't sell no drugs, man. We ain't doing no past that some of these motherfucking hoods, man.
How long you been a pimp?
Well, you know, I've been doing this since Moby Dick was a goldfish, man. You know, Clipper was a puppet.
Streamers don't have taxes. Yeah, that's true. I actually don't pay taxes, chat. I just sit here and I make, you know, because I'm an independent employee, they just pay me money and then there's no taxes, right? It's just like this company that the IRS keeps hitting me up. I'm like, dude, just fucking fuck off, right?
You want to hop in? So you're trying to wave down some truckers who might be
I
at the
actually
market?
did get audited recently. Not trying to be personal, but do you get good refunds? Tax refunds? No. I usually end up owing more. I'm not bitching about it, right? I make a good salary, so when I pay my taxes, I'm kind of bummed, right? Because every dollar I make, fucking 45 cents goes to the government. Or 49.5 cents goes to the government. But, I mean, like, it's what I'm due to pay, you know?
Market for
how's that possible? Government tax brackets. New Jersey is the second highest state tax bracket, and then federal tax brackets go there, right? If you live in Cali, you could pay, I think, like 50.5% total, because it's like 39.5 federal, and then you could pay like 12 state in Cali. So the millionaires in Cali are paying like obscene amounts of money in taxes.
Young lady
like,
tonight?
they get a lesser return rate. More of their money goes to the government.
What are you doing?
No, don't know.
That's why every streamer moves to Texas. A lot of people are like, oh, they just love Texas. No, they don't give a fuck about Texas. They're just going to make more money. Because then they don't pay that, right? If you live in Texas, you don't pay state taxes.
Getting some money?
How do you like Memphis?
Man, good.
Okay. Is it dangerous out here or what?
Man, it's good.
Very dangerous. It's very dangerous, but you know, one thing about it, go with. Yeah, I'm gonna let the whole stay dangerous while I stay safe with the bankroll.
You ever give up pimping?
Nah, I never get it. You know, this is a real ball game.
Do you pull out?
Well, you know one thing about it, man. Hey, man, rubbers is not for suckers.
I like that. That's a good message the youth need to hear. Should you guys introduce me to these three young ladies right here?
We don't know them.
Wait, so you guys are just chilling here alone with no girls? Curious.
Get in the way. We trying to get, trying to give these hoes a chance to advance. They got to turn around and see what they turning down.
Also, boom. You think she got a customer just now?
Nah, this one, I guess this her pimp or whatever, maybe, you know.
All right, well, thank you so much for sharing, man. What do you think about Memphis?
It's horrible.
Horrible? What are you up to today?
Nothing, just minding my business.
Okay. Are you working right now?
I'm just working, yeah.
Are you a working lady?
Yes, I am a professional working lady, yeah.
Okay. How is it working these streets?
How is it working these streets? I'm usually not in the streets. I'm a professional, so usually I be online, so, yeah.
Okay.
In the streets, it's very dangerous.
When you say it's dangerous, are the men out here dangerous?
Online? What does she mean online? Oh, like OnlyFans?
It's dangerous, period.
Would you like to be interviewed?
About what?
We're talking to the realest people we can find out here in Memphis. And I see you're an honest, hard-working man. I'd like to hear your perspective on Memphis.
Hey, I'm trying to live, you know?
Yeah.
And but you got to be careful around here. You got to be careful.
In what ways?
And
Chad, how much for you to pull up to the Deluxe Inn Suites? I have always wanted to stay in a motel. I've stayed in a motel one time, and they're just so fascinating to me. I don't know. Just the idea that you can pay for hourly rates. That's insane, right? That's like that's automatically showing that people are using that to like have sex. Like you can go to some motels, you could go and pay for like 4 hours and stay there for 4 hours and leave. Like that's why. Like the only reason you would ever do that is to get with like a prostitute or like cheat on your wife. Or something like that. There's no other reason. Somebody said, why? Because you're rich. No, I like the idea. I think motels are fascinating because of that reason. I freaking hate them. I have to stay at them for tournaments. I would usually stay at like a rundown Holiday Inn for like $100 a night. How much is a motel a night?
as far as protecting yourself, you know what I mean? Don't be socializing with each and every one.
How much is a motel a night? Probably like 50. Probably like half as much as like a cheap, because like a cheap hotel is like 100. How much is a motel a night? Like $60. I mean, at that point, I'd just stay at a fucking Holiday Inn for like $30, $40 more.
So me walking around here talking to anyone and everybody, is that a little bit dangerous?
Well, it would be if it was at night.
Do you think that would get snatched?
Yeah, definitely.
I think I should go ask them real quick. What do you think?
Bad ones are 30 a
How much
night.
their prices for a night?
They gonna run. They ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna run away from you.
Let me just go ask real quick.
I still wanted to know how much these ladies were charging for the truck drivers who pulled over to buy some coochie.
Look, she running already. That man crazy as hell. We finna go over there and try to get these girls' attention to ask what's their price, and he ain't even trying to buy it, man. He window shopping, man. She running from you.
He's window shopping.
Bruh.
So what do you charge for each sexual activity? Dude, that's exactly what he's going to say.
Running from you.
How are you doing? How are you? My name's Tyler. We're walking around here. We're talking to anyone and everyone. I'm just wondering, I imagine you're working the street, right?
No.
No?
Oh, no.
If you knew someone who was working the street, how much would they charge for a night?
I wouldn't know.
Just give me a rough estimate.
wouldn't know.
What would you guesstimate?
I don't know. Ask them.
But luckily, I then found this old man who happened to know their prices.
Yo, he better have a whole portfolio. Oh, fuck no.
Some girls 65, some of them 100, some of them, they keep getting up there.
$65 to have sex with someone? Oh, my God. Ugh. Dude.
How do you know those prices?
I know things.
Are you here to buy pussy?
No, I'm here to catch a bus.
Oh, my bad.
I'm 73 years old. I'm on Social Security. I can't buy them cookies they're selling. You ask a question. How do I know about these girls?
That's right.
Well, sometimes I can buy some of the cheapo, the lower end ones. 60, I could get a 65 here and there. Social Security doesn't hit like it used to, though. I have to save up for a couple of months.
I pick them up and take them to eat. Cops look at me and say, "What do you do?" I said, "They need a."
You think he gets a senior citizen discount?
Buy the Rainbow to get a dress.
No.
So they need to go to Burger King. I'll buy them a meal. Okay.
Why is that? Human decency?
Because they're hungry.
How long have you been here in Memphis?
Do you think they have fixed rates, or you could haggle? Like, do you think she's gonna charge him more because he's, like, really old?
55 years.
Has it gotten worse or better?
Worse, sir. What channel is this?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Okay. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
You could barter? I don't know if you're allowed to haggle. Dude, that'd be kind of crazy. You're trying to pick up a prostitute, and she's like $100, and you're like, how about 75? How about 75?
Jesus is dead, but the king is alive. The real king is Jesus Christ.
How's it being white in Memphis?
This man's phone number is 222-22222.
Memphis.
Ooh.
Real.
Don't get me started.
Be real.
Okay, I go into different places in Memphis. Because I'm white, I get put to the back of the line. A lot of the welfare is set up for other than white people, and that's okay. I'm 73, retired, and I need benefits just like anybody else does, and I'm not getting them, but that's okay.
Why do you think that is? Be honest with me.
I'm on YouTube. No, I can't do that.
So in a city like Memphis, a little too much honesty might get you in trouble?
Come on. Hey, I can't tell the truth here because I want to live to see the
Dude,
mark.
they really gotta get rid of Social Security and fucking put something else in its place. Same with, like, not 401k, welfare. They gotta reformat welfare and Social Security, and I'm gonna have this is where everybody get ready to spam liberal. I think universal based income is a pretty good idea. Sorry, I'm sorry. I think it's a pretty good idea. With the idea of everything getting more automated and people fucking losing jobs to computers and all this other things, having the people at the bottom being able to have a certain income to be able to just live makes sense, right? And you could say, oh, but then they're just getting paid and they're not going to work. But that's the issue with welfare is like when you have welfare, if you start making a salary and you get more than a certain amount, they get rid of the welfare, right? And then you might get taxed and you'll actually make less money, so it's demotivating, right? If you have universe-based income, you're getting paid a certain amount no matter what. Yeah, some people are going to be fucking bums and they're going to do fucking nothing, right? That's life, right? If you have UBI and everybody's getting paid fucking what, 10K a year. Yeah, some people are going to fucking do jack shit and they're just going to fucking live off that money. But other people are going to have that as supplemental income and they're going to fucking work, right? And then you could actually, you know, have a decent fucking income and it's a solidified system where everybody gets paid that amount equally. You still got to pay your taxes, but, you know, it fucking makes sense. I don't know. It does. It would be expensive, but, I mean, if you got rid of all these other fucking issues they had and then supplement that instead, it solves so many problems. Binks and it's all for the sub. The game for the sub. It's easier said than done, though. Z example for the sub. Mr. Zach for the 3. I've had thoughts of killing myself. Life has been shit. I keep fucking up with the same person I care about most. What do you mean you keep fucking up with the same person you care about most? Dude, and if you're going through, like, genuine depressive, like, issues or you're suicidal, number 1, call the fucking suicide hotline if it's that serious. Number 2, if it's, like, something where you're just kind of in generally depressed and been having, like, suicide thoughts here and there, reach out, right, to a therapist, psychiatrist, talk to your parents, you know, somebody that's close to you that could either help you or direct somebody to you that can, or direct you to somebody that can. Big for the fucking 3. It's not free. We paid through taxes. Wait times go up tremendously, which could be dangerous. No hate. Opals for the sub. Yeah, wait times for if we had like you're saying, if we had free insurance. I would understand that. But, I mean, conversely, there are so many problems with the healthcare system that we have in place. I'm not saying that we need free healthcare, but we need a better fucking system or the government to take more control on what these people are allowed to charge us. Bams for the sub. Bames for the sub. Mr. Zach, if you're ever going through something, man, reach out. Suicide is never the answer, dude.
Hey, guys. People are hustling. And the pimps were pretty friendly.
You know what I'm saying? You'll definitely look like a fed.
After seeing a taste of the underground economy here, we headed to Kenny's Barbershop in the South Side, a place where outsiders do not visit. So we're at the barbershop.
For sure. But we at Burke's Barbershop.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what part of Memphis are we in right now?
It's South Memphis.
Does it get dicey out here?
For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't from here, you know what I'm saying? Go to Kroger or Walgreens, get your cigars or something. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go to the big store, you know what I'm saying? Don't go to no corner store.
What's going down on the corner store out here?
You know what going on. Everything.
What are your thoughts on if we interview some people near the corner store?
It's your own risk.
Yeah, you think we'll make it out?
But you know what's crazy about corner stores or like smoke shops? If you ever go into... Okay, I actually don't know if I should tell my chat this. I'm already telling the story. Dude, whenever I go into a smoke shop, every time I've ever been into any smoke shop, they try to sell me drugs. I'm just saying that. I don't know if I look like a drug user or if they do it with everybody, but when you go into a smoke shop, they're going to have nicotine, they're going to have all this other shit, they're going to have Delta 9, they're going to have all these fucking THCs that they're allowed to sell legally that are loopholes. But, like those fucking full send gummies that I eat, those are Delta 9. Anyways, when you go up there, every time I go to a smoke shop, I go to the front, I'm like, yeah, let me just get this bag of edibles, some shit. And they're like, they pull out this backpack. He just immediately throws drugs on the table. Just a fucking shitload of weed, the strongest shit I've ever seen. I'm like, bro, you like, what if I was a cop, you know? Like, how are they determining? They'll do it with anybody, too. All you have to do is ask, and they'll fucking, what if I was a police officer? What if I was an undercover cop? Do I not look like a cop? I mean, I don't think I look like a cop, but I'm like, dude, I'm a white blonde guy. I'm pale as shit. I could be an officer for all you know, right? Like, I could fucking walk up there and go, hey, let me get this, right? And then they pull out their fucking bag of tricks, and I go, well, that's illegal, right? GM for the set. It's every fucking smoke shop. They just sell drugs. That's why when you see so many smoke shops in, like, New York City or places like big city areas, you're, like, sitting there wondering yourself, why is there a smoke shop 3 blocks down from another one? Because they sell drugs. Because they sell drugs. That's how they make money. They sell fucking drugs. They're not selling nicotine. You look younger? Well, I'm 22. I mean, yeah, I do look young for a cop.
Live or what? No?
Joey, you don't look like a cop? I take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Just be cool. Probably interview some people here.
You're telling me I don't look like a narc.
Be prepared to run.
Well, I'm here with. You hanging out at the barbershop today?
Hey, Mama, listen. Okay, this is a big town. The barbershop is over in town. This is Creekburg town. This is forward on my D. This is over there. This
All right.
How long? So where you want me to talk from? Where you want me to do this?
Are you on any drugs today?
Drug?
Yeah. All right, I'm here with. You came in the barbershop doing this. Is this a Memphis classic right here? What is it?
Look, this how you do it.
Also, real quick, is that guy good?
Hey, Darrow, come here, come here.
Is Darrow good?
Yeah, this my
All
nigga
right.
Darrow. Where the camera? Right here. Okay. Here go the mic right here though.
Darrow, how you doing, man?
Yeah. Tell him where we at.
Okay.
We in South Memphis, man.
All right, we tried to talk to Darrell earlier. I'm gonna talk to you now.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on Memphis?
You gotta be on point. You see, I ain't just looking at you, the camera, I'm looking at because this shit going on. You gotta be aware of your surroundings. Oh, watch out. Nah, I'm bullshitting. But it'll be like that type shit, for real.
You been shot at?
I got shot 4 times. I got shot, my arm. I got shot stomach, side, back.
Now you have some paranoia, I imagine, right?
Man,
I don't want to get shot.
It just made me be like more observant and shit.
Is it common for people to get shot?
They're my boy True right there. They're my boy True.
Did I hear what to do?
What y'all got going up here with my guy Lil Mike?
He's giving us the breakdown on Memphis right now.
On Memphis? Man, dangerous, man. Dangerous. Memphis dangerous. I done got shot multiple times, man. It's dangerous out here.
Shot too?
Yeah.
Where'd you get shot?
I got shot in the side, man. You don't see this man? Let me show you something, man.
This is
Bro, that's like lucky though. Like they've all been shot, but they're not fucking dead. Like they're lucky. Are you policist? No, I don't think all cops are bad.
Unexpected. I didn't expect that.
I think cops are in a position of power to where they are capable of abusing said power. It's just whether or not every cop does that, right? I don't think every cop's like a racist piece of shit. But are there cops that are? Yeah. I think that cops in the United States have less training than they should have. Our cops have less training than the majority of other countries that have, like, you know, big police forces. But I don't look at a cop and go, yeah, that guy's racist. But he is in a position of power to where he can, you know, use that in a wrong way.
So many people that get shot. Did you nearly die?
Yeah, I see you, man.
I don't know, man. I don't really like cops. I understand people being against cops in certain situations, but at the end of the day, if you're in a situation where you need police officers, they're gonna likely be there, right? So cops are needed for many things. I understand in certain situations cops can be fucking dickheads, and a lot of cops can be actually terrible people. But I know a few police officers that I would say are, you know, stand-up guys.
2-3 weeks.
People get shot out here for no reason. What happened?
No reason. You can just be out here like we in that shit pop off. People crazy out here right now. I don't know what they put in there, but it's crazy. They put something in the water or something.
But why was everyone getting shot out here?
Yeah, I ain't got to do nothing. It just,
You don't have to do anything to get shot up out here and killed.
No. Hell nah. You can just walk.
I hate that take. If your house gets robbed, who are you gonna call? Yeah. Now that I don't get that about when some people are like, I don't like any police officer ever, because I'm like, then well, there's gonna be scenarios where you do need cops, but I understand people being against the idea of police, but I would not say that every individual officer would be bad.
Over to the store, come out, mother, get a shoot. You get hit, you're dead.
Who we got here?
Put me in the camera. Don't put me in the camera.
What do you? Who do we have? Say what's up.
Nah, he one of them.
Okay.
He one of them.
What do you? What's up?
I gotta go make a play. Let's run.
What are we doing?
I gotta go make a play.
We're following you.
The fuck does that mean?
Before the invention of...
Bro, we need to get to the fucking next video. Jesus Christ, dude. It's been an hour on stream. I'm on the first video. We gonna skip that. WVid. Twizzy for the 3. I had the full send gummies for the first time at my friend's house. Didn't feel anything, so I ate 6 and I forgot how to get home. Holy shit. This is good, though? Okay, I actually do want to finish it. I do want to finish it. We're going back to it. I don't give a fuck. We're going back to it. We're going back to it. It's my rants that took forever. We're going back to it. It was a good video.
You get hit, you're dead.
Who we got here? That it's time to get out of here. We've talked to a lot of people.
Yo, boy, for the 1,500 biddies. Thank you for that. Sir, for the sub. Twizzy for the 3. Floating for the 3. Full set gummies for the first time. Didn't figure out, so I ate 6. Forgot how to get. Dude, the fact that you ate 6 of them is crazy. I will be like high as shit off 1. When I used to use meth, my plug worked at the local smoke shop. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm not saying I've never seen a smoke shop guy try to sell me meth, but I mean I've also never asked. So, I mean, I don't know. GM for the sub. Bames and Banks for the sub. It's all the gaming and ZX Emple for the sub.
It made it sound like those guys in the corner were unapproachable, and we probably shouldn't have talked to them, but we did. And my takeaway is we got 3 people in a row showing me gunshots in their body. Before the invention of switchers, it's safe to say Memphis is no joke. Now, on the bright side, 100 days into 2024, there were 101 homicides, which is slightly less than 109 they had in 2023. However, the police chief Davis says they'll achieve a safer Memphis through
not so much enforcement, not so much, prosecutions in court, but how do we improve the quality of life in certain neighborhoods that have
reformation? It goes back to the prison system too. God, I'm getting to okay. I've been a lot of we'll stop with the political Bart after this. Gets back to the prison system and how when you incarcerate the majority. Yeah, some people do need to just be punished and sent to prison, but the majority of prisoners in the United States should be reformed rather than punished. Even though they may have done something wrong, that doesn't necessarily mean that you ruin their life by sending them to prison for 5 years for like fucking petty robbery. And then let them come out. Now they're not able to get a job and they're more likely to go back to crime. Obviously, yeah, if you're a fucking serial killer or like a fucking serial rapist, you should be fucking sent away, right? I'm not saying that those people should be reformed. Like, some people are too far gone. However, if you're like a guy that like did some fuck shit one time and now you're in jail for 6 years, you could be a better citizen if they helped you do that rather than just fucking send you into a jail cell for 6 years and then say, all right, you're back out in society and you know how nothing works. Like, you figure it out. Skin for the sub. Bees Asty for the 5. Love your content so much. Thank you. Twizzy for the 3. After I ate the 6 gummies, my friend started interrogating me about Caesar from the Planet of the Apes and I started tweaking. Dude, of the 6 fucking edibles, your friend's off one. He's like, so what do you think about Caesar from the Planet of the Apes? I think he's definitely the leader of the group. Just like, absolutely, just, yeah, I would be fucking like, what? Got that 1,000-yard stare, loyal for the 3. Thoughts on the death penalty? Depends on the thing. I think the death penalty in general is a waste of money because it costs more to kill somebody than to just keep them in prison for, their whole life. I also think it's just an easy way out in some ways, right? I understand people wanting a death penalty in certain situations, and obviously it makes the person feel better that was afflicted by it. Like if somebody went and they killed 20 people, one of those people that may be a relative of that person would want that person to die. And I understand that, right? I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't. I will say, though, on a financial side, it doesn't really make sense for the death penalty because it costs more. And I think that rotting in prison is in some ways worse than death. Like, if you're like 20 and you get the death penalty because you're a say you're a 20-year-old serial killer and you killed 50 fucking people. You're going to die when you're like 30. You're going to sit on death row for 10 years and you're going to die. Or you rot in prison until you're 80. That would be way worse. Like, that would be, you're just doing, for the rest of your life you're never leaving prison.
Have young people that need other resources that the police department, quite frankly, can't provide.
I'd rather die than stay in prison, yeah. I mean, if you're like fucking 60, it's different. But I mean, dude, if you're like a young guy that gets the death penalty, that's probably better than being in prison, depending on what prison you're in.
This, in addition to 1 month ago, Mayor Young allegedly met up with quote-unquote high-ranking gang leaders in the city and negotiated a 7-day ceasefire, where allegedly the gangs, in response, asked for this.
Gang leaders made a few requests of their own, seeking promises other—
How does the death penalty cost more? Because getting somebody the death penalty is a long process in comparison to just giving somebody life in prison. You have to, there's a lot of appeals. They're going to try and get out of it. There's a lot of scenarios that play out that normally wouldn't play out. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to be able to explain this in depth, but I did do a research paper on this like 4 years ago. It costs more to kill somebody than just keep them in prison. Your boy for the fucking 5 gifted. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Is the death penalty more expensive than lifetime? The death penalty has grown to be much more expensive than life imprisonment, whether with or without parole. Like, killing it's not easy to just go, you're a serial killer, we're going to kill you, right? It might go through the legal system pretty quickly, but it costs more to put somebody to death.
Gangs would also put their guns down and asking the mayor's team for more neighborhood investments and job options for young people.
I'll be honest, this sounds like it's complete made-up nonsense, and I personally do not believe these Memphis gangs operate in a defined hierarchical structure with one individual leader. It seems like they act in cliques and crews rather than the old-school mafia with large corporate-like organized structures. Here's an idea for Memphis. Treat criminals like criminals. Arrest and prosecute. Create an environment where criminal behavior is deterred and punished rather than excused. I think there's hope for Memphis, but change has to happen. A few days after editing this, 18-year-old Jalen, who was charged with felony car theft and unlawful gun possession, was released without bail, and today as I record this, went on to shoot and kill 26-year-old Memphis police officer Joseph McKinney.
That's bad. Just going, hey, we're going to just immediately let you go. I would say instead of doing that, there has to be some form of reformation. But if they're going to go down the path of, like, just making everything, what's it called? Like, if they're going to go down the path of making everything very strict, right, it's going to be a problem later down the line. Because now it's going to be more of like a dystopian, hey, you're going to get prosecuted for everything that you do. But, I mean, rip in the chat for that. That is horrible.
A world with laws that are merely suggestions and without enforcement and prosecution is a world with chaos, without order, and mutual human respect. Major shout out to Kenny Kane for showing us around Memphis and keeping us alive. Go subscribe to him on YouTube at Kenny Kane TV and IG on Kenny.Kane. Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or...
Alright, that was WVid. Alright, we'll hop into the next one. I gotta go piss real quick, though, chat. Ugh. Count me down 30 seconds. All right, we're back. All right, I think I'll be fine, but I may be getting a migraine. In my right eye, I can't see here. So, I don't know what that means. I haven't had a migraine in forever, but, like, I'm, like, low-key blind right now, like, right here, and it's, like, really weird. And that's when I started stuttering, was when I noticed it. What do I do? That happens to me? Like, it's like a weird, like, this line. I can't see right here. Holy shit. Drink water? I have been. Water will help it. Why can't I see in part of my eye randomly? Dude, like, I can, like, barely see out of my right eye. You strained your eye? I was rubbing my eye. My left one's fine. Kind of. I feel fine, though. That's what's weird. Stop touching it. Bro, I want to, like, rub my eyes, though. It just feels weird. Plebsy for the 3. You should go to the doctor. Chuckster for the sub. The Funny for the sub. Bizasty for the 3. How are you doing? Good. How are you? Yo boy for the sub. It's Malibu for the sub. Loyal for the sub. Or for the 3. Dude, that is weird. Ocular migraine. Symptoms. Yeah, it's like flashes of light in my eye and weird patterns and blind spots. What do I do? Do I need to do anything if I'm having an ocular migraine? It says it stops usually in 60 minutes. I'm not in pain. I just, like, low-key can't see out of, like, one of them. I, like, low-key can't read as well. Put ice on it? Lack of sleep? Dude, I don't know. It does feel weird. Take ibuprofen. You think I should go take ibuprofen real quick? Thoughts, chat? Michael for the sub. I'm a Joe B for the 3. My girl gets some all the time. Drink some water. Put some ibuprofen and sleep. Pizzazzy for the 3. Yeah, but I want to keep streaming. Do you think it's safe if I keep streaming? Or is it going to get worse? Bro, because I wanted to stream for like 4 or 5 hours today. I'm going to go take Tylenol real quick. Hold up. Chat, count me down 30 seconds. I don't want to end stream. Because if I start feeling like shit, I'll end stream, but I'm fine right now. Let me go take Tylenol real quick. Count me down another 30 seconds. I just popped 2 Tylenol. We're about to cook up an electrolyte concoction here. I think I'll be chilling. I did wake up this morning really dehydrated. That might be it. I used to get migraines all the time when I was a kid. Who here has had a migraine before? They're fucking awful. What song is that? Kids by MGMT. I need something to break this. Dude, they're so bad. And if you have, like, a really bad migraine... Okay, I think that worked. If you have a really bad migraine... I'm just gonna let that fucking sizzle for a little bit. Dude, you have to sit in a dark... I remember I used to get them when I was a kid. Like, really bad. When I was, like, 10. And I had them up until, like, the end of middle school. And I would go home and just sit in a room in the dark for, like, fucking 6 hours. And they hurt like a bitch, man. I think I'll be fine. My head doesn't hurt right now. If it gets to the point where I'm, like, not able to fucking commentate or something, then I'll end. But I think I'm chilling right now. Bros for the sub. Pori and Larry for the sub. Bees Asty for the 3. You're so humble. Keep it real. Thank you. All right. Chat. Next video. Lock in. I think I'll be fine. Bros for the sub. Thank you, chat, for being concerned, by the way. I appreciate you guys. But I don't want to end stream unless I, like, genuinely have to. For those of you that don't remember, I streamed with a stomach virus for like multiple days, and I would just end stream, and then I would go throw up, and then I would be chilling. But you know, unless it gets to the point where like my head really starts hurting, then we'll stay streaming. All right. White kid shamed for a small wiener, you won't believe it.
Coming up on tomorrow's teachings.
Stop yapping and show us your meat, or I'm finna crash out.
2 inches.
What?
I said drop your pants. I want to see how small it is.
Dude, this channel makes like the weirdest off-brand Darman-esque fucking... You think it's gonna be TOS? They're not actually gonna fucking show his dick. They just make the weirdest shit. Like, what are their other videos? Special needs girl loses her V card. She loves it. Babysitter makes out with autistic kid. Dad finds out daughter does porn. We saw that one. Girl gets cheeks clapped while boyfriend fights war. They're not even like lessons. It's just the weirdest fucking videos.
Oh my god. Is that ice show speed? This wiener's huge. Oh my god, babe, look, it's just...
We're good. We're good. I know that clip. I know that clip.
How big do you think that is?
I don't know. It's probably fake.
I don't know. Maybe it's like he put like plaster down there. It surely couldn't be that big. That doesn't make any sense. He's sitting there like philosophically panicking about this.
That's real.
Bro.
Oh my god.
They gotta stop showing it. I'm getting jump scared here.
How big do you think that is? How big is yours? Go grab a ruler. I want to measure.
I don't.
A ruler?
Go grab a ruler. Drop him.
Bruh. I gotta scan this. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, now it's good.
Oh my god.
Damn, she like my doctor though, for real. That motherfucker be grabbing cough. Okay, buddy, damn.
What? It's tiny.
What?
It's like 2 inches.
What? That's normal.
Are all white guys' wieners this small, or is it just you? You know what? I'm leaving. Like, I can't even do anything with that.
But he had to take a cold shower after that one. Fucking distraught. Were they dating? The next day. Okay, who the fuck shoots a basketball like that? See, now that's just a complete exaggeration. What the fuck? Is this just a fucking Hooper compilation? Like, are we gonna actually... Oh my god. He's their coach.
Me?
What is it, coach? Is my form bad?
What's your
I've
name?
been working on my jump shot.
Hey, Jacob? Jacob, are you here for the right sport? You do know, in basketball, the ball is supposed to go in the basket. Cheerleading tryouts are just outside.
I'm just a bit rusty. I didn't have enough time to practice over summer.
Excuses. Get back out on the court and give me 10 suicides.
Yes, coach.
Hey, Jacob.
What's up, Max?
How do you think you did?
Terrible, bro. Should have practiced way more through summer.
Same. It's okay, though. We'll still make the team. We just won't be starters.
Yeah. We bench warmers.
Dude, I don't okay, I'm not really just trying to shit on people here, but I don't understand the purpose in playing a sport if you're sitting JV bench. Like, I would pick up a different sport. And I'm not trying to diss people away from their dreams or, like, what they want to do. You know what I mean? But if I'm, like, on a JV baseball team and I'm sitting bench the whole time, why the fuck am I even there? Like, why am I even trying? Because it's fun, but you don't get to play. You just fucking sit there.
Girls have fun out there?
Man, when I was draining these threes, these niggas were painting their toes. Shut up, Dominic. I know that ain't come out of your mouth. Shit, if you trying to throw down, we could throw down, Casper.
Nah, that ain't fair. Come on.
Calling him Casper is kind of fucked.
Look at the kid. He's white. He got no hands whatsoever. No way he can fight. Shit, he can't even make a layup out there. You see the way he jumped? Boy was like, like, what was that? You know what they say, white man can't jump.
Hey, Jacob, I'll catch you later.
Goofy white boy.
We should cut him some slack. I already clapped his girl.
What?
Man, she didn't.
Bro, you're like a gym teacher, dog. What the fuck?
Tell you? That's tough, man. Bro, I was hitting it from every position in the book. I had her hypnotized. I had her squirming and everything. She was screaming my name, Miles, Miles, Miles.
Oh, nah. Don't tell me he
Do
gets
this
his
shit
ass
again,
kicked.
boy. I dare you. Allie loved me. She took this D like a champ. She was sick and tired of your little shrimp. You know what they say. Once you go black, you never go back.
Yo, he really got a small wiener?
Of course he does. He's white. All white guys got small meats. I'm kind of curious. Let me see
Kind
how
of curious. What the fuck? Let me see.
small it is. Drop your pants.
What? No.
I said drop your pants. I want to see how small it is.
Leave me alone. Someone help me. Help. Hey, dog, stop yapping and show us your meat, or I'm gonna cry.
Why does he have a gun? Why does he have? Why? Like what? In what world is he just gonna have be fucking strapped on a basketball court? Just got done practice in high school. Just whips out a gun. You better pull down your pants, boy.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'll show you the meat.
Bruh.
That's the smallest wiener I've ever seen, bro.
Yo, it looks like a peanut. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. I would kill myself if I were you. You ain't getting no girls with that tadpole.
Bro.
Upon Jacob's return home, he
Oh,
quickly...
hell no. He got a Call of Duty Mobile t-shirt. That ain't helping. That ain't making it any better. Oh, fuck. Dude, they're mapping this kid out to just be like an actual loser, dude. It doesn't matter the size, bro, but they're just making him like a dweeb. Like, oh my, I didn't even know they sold Call of Duty Mobile shirts.
discovered that Coach Miles had shared the photos of Jacob's small Wiener throughout the school,
Wiener?
leaving Jacob devastated. Now everyone is aware of his small meat. Meanwhile, Jacob receives another blow when his mum calls him with devastating news. His sister has been kidnapped by an unknown assailant.
What is this, the movie Taken? What the fuck kind of plot twist is this? We got the whole fucking first half about how he has a small dick. Now his sister got kidnapped? How does that have to do with the fucking video?
The news is heart-wrenching, and they fear the worst. That she may be dead.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing this because I can't bear the weight of my shame and sadness any longer.
Come on.
I want you to know that this decision has nothing to do with you. You've always been there for me. I've been drowning in a sea of humiliation and despair. I'm nothing more than a joke. My self-esteem is shattered. Please don't blame yourselves for what I'm about to do. This is my choice. My way of ending the pain that's consumed me for far too long. I love you more than words can express. Goodbye.
Jacob? Are you here to beat me up or something? Because you don't need to. I'm killing myself.
Jacob, get down from there.
Leave me alone.
What is he gonna be, the nice guy now? After he made him pull his pants down and he said he fucked his girlfriend? Jacob, get down from there. What are you doing? Don't do that. That doesn't. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. There's no reason to do that, Jacob. It's gonna be okay. It's not that big of a deal.
Get off me.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? You made my life hell. I'm ending it.
No, you can't do that. Jacob, I'm sorry. I didn't know I affected you this much.
You made fun of me for having a small wiener, and then you guys showed the whole school.
I don't know what I was thinking. This is all my fault. I should be the one jumping off of a bridge.
Of course not.
Yeah, I made fun of you for something you can't control. That's horrible, man. I'm sorry.
Bro, you can tell this kid is just trying not to laugh the entire time.
Sorry. Look, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Me and Allie only went on a date just one time, and we didn't even do anything. You know, I only said all that to be cool. And reality is, I have a small wiener too.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah. I'm insecure, and I lash out on students like you. I didn't know the damage I could do. I thought you were gonna kill yourself.
Well, I was.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
They just bro down for
really?
this?
Yeah, man. Everyone deserves a second chance.
Yeah, didn't he tell him to kill himself? Didn't he say, oh, I'd kill myself, or you should just kill yourself? Well, I didn't think you were actually going to do it.
Hey everyone, this is Miles Morals, the basketball coach from
Miles Morals,
Twin Peaks High School, and I just want to let everybody know I have a small wiener too, and I'm proud of it. See? Who cares? So what if we have small wieners? We should be thankful for the body that God gave us.
You're right.
If this cuts to the maker of the show, like a Darman cut, and he goes, thank you guys for watching. This is a very educational video.
Small wiener gang.
Wow.
Miles?
Where the fuck did she come from?
What are you guys doing here?
None of your business. Why don't you just get lost?
Sorry, what did you say to me, Shrimp?
Damn.
You gonna do anything about this?
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Well, I guess we won't be seeing her again.
Bro, they just fucking committed murder. Are they gonna make out, bro? What is this music? What is this music that's playing in the background? Oh, it's gonna cut.
Bullying can cause serious damage.
Bullying can cause serious damage. Don't you ever...
Let's choose kindness and respect, because everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and compassion.
What's up, guys? This is Oliver from Tomorrow's Teachings. We hope you guys learned something from our new video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to Tomorrow's Teachings, and also check...
Just the most serious video ender. We just watched a whole video about somebody with a small dick. They killed someone and then made out with their gym teacher, and then it cuts to a, well, I hope you guys learned something today. If you want to sub to the channel, that'd be very much appreciated. Next. Publix for the sub, Antony for the sub, Captain, and Phantom for the sub, Jetlicious, Mart for the sub, Broseph Pony, Larry for the sub, EX Nasty for the 3. I already read that. All right. Next. And then we're going to do this video, and then we're going to go over the collections. World's richest people who live like they're poor. Lock in.
It's a 2003 Toyota pickup, while Christian Bale drives a 2003 Toyota pickup, while IKEA's founder still flew coach after making $50 billion. But let's start with someone worth $300 million who drives a Toyota Prius, Leonardo DiCaprio. In fact,
okay, bro, but I know damn well Leonardo DiCaprio is has 10 different cars. There is no shot Leonardo DiCaprio drives a Prius and then lives in, like, a fucking modern home. Right? A lot of these rich people that I think are going to be on this list might have something that's, like, you know, pretty humble. They might have, like, an old car that they drive or something. But they still have shit that's luxurious. There's no way he's just living, like, a regular life.
Like Leo liked his...
The only guy that I've known, like, rich-wise that actually lives a regular life was the IKEA dude. He lived in, like, a $150,000 house and drove, like, a shitty fucking 1990, like, sedan. And was worth billions of dollars. Kit for the sub. I'm a Joe B for the 3. You studied philosophy portion at the end. That was philosophical as hell. You thought that video we just watched was philosophical?
Prius so much he bought another
Adam Sandler? Yeah, but I feel like Adam Sandler still probably has like a mansion.
3 for his mother, father, and
Okay, like this Prius so much he bought 3 for his mom, father, and stepmother.
Not to mention he rathers commercial over private flights, believing it's a greener alternative. He's therefore often seen at the airport looking secretive but fairly casual, although he only reaches peak casual when riding his bike through New York City.
Okay, if I'm Leonardo DiCaprio though, I'm gonna keep it real. I would probably fly, like, fucking a private jet. For him to have to walk around every time he goes to an airport with a hoodie and sunglasses and cover his mouth like he's fucking sick, just, like, ghost walking everywhere so people don't walk up to him.
Although he only reaches peak casual when riding his bike through New York City. Now sure, DiCaprio does own 4 side-by-side houses in Hollywood, but when David Dobrik met him there, he described Leo as surprisingly normal.
Like, he opened the door for us and his dog got out. And so he had to go chase his dog. like, and that's where you go.
Dude, he's a fucking person. Why is this shocking to people when, like, rich, famous people are regular fucking people, right? Yeah, there's some that are, like, actually, like, egotistical, insane motherfuckers. Oh, my God, his dog got out when he opened the door. Oh, wow, what a regular person thing. Oh, I would have never guessed Leonardo DiCaprio's dog runs out on him. What do you think, his dog's like a fucking Doberman that just listens to every waking command he gives it?
Go, oh my God, it's the guy from the Titanic, and this is the Wolf of Wall Street, but he's here at his house, just chilling.
And this even extends to how Leo treats his fans. I went up to him at a restaurant and his security stopped me. I heard him saying it's okay, let him through. He proceeded to give me an autograph and we talked for like 2 minutes. Absolutely down to earth and no superiority complex at all. Leo at least tries to live a normal life, but somebody who actually does is Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. When asked how he spends his $320 million, Dave Grohl stated it goes straight into my bank account where it turns all moldy and smelly, given he based...
I don't want to be that guy, though, but I feel like old bands, they just don't get... I mean, maybe it's just our generation, like Gen Z. Would you guys recognize this guy in public? I don't even know who Dave Grohl is. I know the Foo Fighters, but if I saw this guy in public, I wouldn't even bat an eye. I wouldn't even know that he was famous.
Smelly, given he basically buys nothing. For example, Dave Grohl christened his first credit card with the extravagant purchase of a Benihana dinner, and when asked about cars, he'd state, I drive a family car. Not a monster SUV, but a family car that fits 5 people, adding that his Tesla was impractical, and the stupidest thing as he thought it was too fancy. He'd also get rid of his holiday home back in 2017, and now owns only one single Los Angeles...
Bro, but sitting on $300 million and not using it is I would be fucking so, dude, I'm mad that he's not spending it, right? I'm not saying like, oh, he has to fucking give it all away or some shit. Like, I mean, yeah, charity would be nice, but I mean, bro, you just living a casual life and sitting on fucking $300 million, like, do something with the money, you know, whatever it may be. I like buy a fucking car, donate money, fucking buy a house, go on a trip. Holy shit, we're driving a fucking 2004 fucking sedan, a Toyota Tacoma, and we're just living a regular life, working out at Planet fucking Fitness. Holy shit. Go to Equinox, upgrade a little bit. Lose it all gambling. Bitch, I wouldn't even gamble. If you give me $300 million, there's no purpose in gambling, right? I don't understand when, like, rich people like that gamble. I mean, maybe I would, because I'm not in that scenario where I have $500 fucking million, but when I go to a casino, the reason I enjoy gambling is because it gives me a rush, number one, but also the potentiality to make money that I could therefore spend. If I have unlimited money, what is the purpose of gambling? Like, if you're Elon Musk, why go to a casino? You're going to play $1 million on blackjack per hand? For what? For what? Now you get $1 million. Okay, you're already worth fucking $200 billion. What are you going to use that money for? It's just like playing cards with no stakes.
Property, which he calls a house that's just big enough. He'd add, I don't need even more money, cars, and gold chains. They don't make you happy, and I'd rather be happy than stinking rich, concluding with the statement, I'm not a banker, I'm a musician.
Let's make it about the music. Let's not talk about money. Let's just go have a good time.
Dave Grohl is the Keanu Reeves of rock and roll, talented and humble, which also describes Christian Bale after adding one more word, frugal. Similar to Dave Grohl, Bale lives in a nice but simple Los Angeles property, although he'd recently announced he was dropping $22 million on 12 separate houses, all of which are going to a foster care charity. When offered a luxury villa on the set of Public Enemies, Christian Bale refused, with the director explaining he just wanted an ordinary room. Christian is so modest and unassuming, which is supported by one of Bale's interview statements. Wealth doesn't mean anything to me. If a robber broke into my house, he'd burst into tears, and oh
my god, he'd have nothing. Dude, imagine trying to rob Christian Bale, and he's like, dude, I have nothing in my house. He's like, I'm gonna take your car. Where is it? Oh, here's the keys. It's a fucking 200,000-mile Toyota Tacoma from fucking 2003. Literally just breaks down every fucking 5 miles.
Wouldn't be worth stealing his car either.
That's what he drives around in.
That shit's probably worth like $500. Swear to God. That car's worth nothing.
2003 Toyota Tacoma.
That's worth money because it's his, but...
Good car. Never breaks. He's like, if someone needs me to carry something, I can put it in the back.
Christian Bale's truck has become a notable Hollywood talking point.
I guess people have this idea of Hollywood stars. They're driving like the nicest cars.
What are you saying? The Tacoma's not the nicest car.
It's a 2006 Tacoma, right?
2003, thank you very much.
Oh my God. That's almost...
And secondhand even then.
And while he might have been spotted also driving a dusty Porsche, it seems the 2003 Toyota is his go-to daily driver. The joke's on everyone else because he's actually driving one of the best vehicles to ever be produced. Bale...
What is the best car to ever be made? Let's take our guesses here. I don't, it's probably a Ford of some sorts. The best cars ever made. I don't know why I said it like that. The Ford Model T, no shit. The Volkswagen Beetle, Ford F-150, the Benz Motor Wagon, Waverly Electric, I don't even know what the fuck that is. The most reliable car ever made is considered a Honda Civic. I don't know how they determine that, though. I'm a Joe B for the 3. I'm 20, and Dave Grohl / Foo Fighters is my favorite band. Dave's a real, he's a real one. He's chill, probably for the 3. My girlfriend made fun of me for having a small wiener. I'd low-key throw her off a bridge. Floating for the 3. I learned a lot from that video. Murder is okay, and make out with your definitely over 18 gym teacher as a probably minor since you're in high school. Thanks to you, tomorrow's teachings. I think it's just a satirical account, in all honesty, because I've never learned anything from tomorrow's teachings. Fatali and MX for the sub.
Bill described his life by stating, I do the exact same as I've always done. I don't have an assistant, I don't drive a flashy car, I do everything myself. I go to the supermarket myself, the hardware store.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I'm definitely having a migraine right now, I'm gonna say that. I'm chilling, but I feel like I'm in a fucking different world right now, dude. I'm like detached from reality. I'm still commentating, but, like, I feel like my brain is in a different spot. Lay down? Bitch, no. I'm at least getting through this video and the collections, and then I'll see how I feel.
Something I would greatly miss because I'd
Are you high? No, I got really high last night. I think that might be why I'm getting a migraine right now. I, like, passed out after I ate an edible. Not passed out, but I ate an edible and then I fell asleep, like, before it even hit. And I think that might be the problem.
To feel like a prisoner, which might also explain why Bale has rejected most technology. Co-star Bryce Dallas Howard said he barely has a cell phone. He's not one of those.
We found the reasoning? Maybe. Is the Tylenol working? I don't know. It's cooking. You know, I feel my stomach acid digesting it.
Flamboyant actors that need a lot of people helping him. He and his wife don't have a nanny. They live in a one-bedroom house. They're very low-maintenance, low-key real people. But if it's a competition for who can live the cheapest, NBA player Kawhi Leonard might still be the winner. Because despite making $128
I never would have guessed an NBA player lived frugally.
million over the last 3 years, Kawhi still drives a 1997 Chevy Tahoe.
Oh, God.
Because it runs and it's paid off. The car, which is proudly nicknamed the Gas Guzzler, sits outside his 2-bedroom San Diego apartment, although it's at the Wingstop just down the street that his frugality really shows. After landing a sponsorship with the company back in 2016, they sent him a coupon booklet for free chicken wings, which he then
Did he only get free chicken wings?
and accidentally lost, apparently leading to a panic attack. Wingstop also seems to be
He had a panic attack because he lost his Wingstop coupons. What?
Kawhi's go-to place for autographs,
No, he could buy the fucking Wingstop that he lives near.
but Ed Sheeran's go-to place for anything is the couch in his hometown house. He made $775 million from his 2023
Nah, that's real as fuck though. You ever have a gift card that you like left in your drawer and forgot about, and like years later you remember it and you're like, fucking, where is it? Where is it? Is it expired? I'm like looking for that shit. I remember I had a GameStop gift card that was like $50, and I hadn't used it for years. And I remember I went into a GameStop. It came back to me. I was like, oh my God, I have a GameStop gift card in my house. Fucking spent 30 minutes looking for it. Fucking freaking out. I'm like, I better find that bitch. Turns out I find it. I already used it. It had like $2 left on it.
but
So upsetting. Now that's alternatively the fucking worst feeling after that. You think you have a gift card that's like fucking full. You use that bitch and they're like, say the bill's $50. I give them a $50 gift card. I'm like, I just got that shit for free. She hands it back to me. It'll be $47.15. You know what makes me feel the worst, though? When I use 2 gift cards in a row. I feel like such a douchebag there, too. Like, there's been times where I'll have, like, 2 fast food gift cards, and I know one's, like, not going to cover the whole thing, so I'll use it, and she'll hand it back to me, and she'll be like, it's fucking 15, 16 still, and I'll hand her another gift card, and it still doesn't cover it, and she'll be like, it's $3.80, and then I'll hand her fucking, like, a $5 bill, or some shit like that. Bitch, I'm going to use the gift card.
when asked about
I don't care if I only got $2 on it. That's $2 that I don't gotta spend.
his bank, he'd state, I use my Barclays student account. I've not upgraded because I don't spend much money. If I had all my money in one account, I would spend all of it, so I get an allowance. But when asked about how much the allowance was, he'd give a shocking answer. Maybe $1,000. I really don't spend much money. I spend most of it on taxis. Hotels certainly weren't a primary expense, as he'd sleep in Courtney Cox's spare room for 3 months straight, which might have been a mansion in Malibu, although he didn't need such luxury.
I do go to LA every now and then, go to wanky restaurants with people, and that is a side of my life, but I also live in the place that I grew up with my wife who grew up there.
As mentioned, Ed Sheeran married his high school girlfriend and moved back to their English country hometown with only 4,000 people. Here he keeps up normal working hours.
I actually got the idea from Eminem. He works 9 to 5, goes in, does a studio, goes home.
And when asked about
What? Bro, you're telling me that you are worth fucking hundreds of millions of dollars and you want to work a 9 to 5? I would get wanting to have a job, but bitch, why not like a 10 to 2, you know? Work fucking 5 hours, you know? Call it a day.
About lavish holidays, he'd state, I'm ginger, so we don't really sit on beach.
I don't know anybody that works a 9 to 5 that would keep a 9 to 5 if they had unlimited money.
I can't think of anything less relaxing than sitting getting burnt in the sun. No, I just shut all my doors, turned off my phone and watched lots of DVDs, perhaps best resonating with The Hunger Games, as Jennifer Lawrence is equally normal. Despite being often cited as the most successful actress of her generation, Jennifer Lawrence stated, "I'm in bed by 11 p.m.
Do you think Jennifer Lawrence would still be famous without The Hunger Games? Yeah, but nowhere near what she is now. Like, that made her mega famous. She's a great actress? Yeah, no, she is. But I'm saying I don't think she would be nearly as big.
at the latest."
She was in the X-Men? Yeah, but I'm saying The Hunger Games is her biggest role ever.
I prefer that to hanging around Hollywood parties at night. Fame or being famous has never impressed me, which might also explain why she refused to upgrade her Volkswagen EOS even after finding initial success. She'd eventually splurge on an equally humble Chevy Volt while living in the same Los Angeles townhouse that was bought for less than $1 million before the fame. She'd state, "I was raised to have value for money, to have respect for money even though you have a lot of it, with this respect for money leading to a life of extreme humility. I still look for bargains in the supermarket. Just because you're getting recognized by other people doesn't mean you've become anything special." And according to Ingvar...
Yeah, bro. Or like, I mean, I don't make nearly what they make, but I make money. And like yesterday, I went out to eat with my friends, and I was like, I've been spending too much on food recently. And so the filet looked really good, but the filet was $30. And I didn't want to spend $30, so I got the $10 chicken sandwich. And potatoes. And I saved 20 bucks there, bitch. I saved 20 bucks there. And I'm happy that I did it.
Kamprad, being a billionaire didn't make you special either. By starting the Swedish furniture brand IKEA...
Okay, now this is like an entirely different fucking scenario, though. Like, I understand the actors being frugal on, like, millions of dollars. Dude, this motherfucker's worth, like, fucking, yeah, 47 billion. Wait, no, that's Gates. No, but I think he's worth more than that, and he lives in like a fucking shit home.
Ingvar built a net worth of $53 billion, and in 2004 briefly overtook Bill Gates as the world's richest person. Despite this, Ingvar was known for driving a...
Like, fuck that. Dude, that car looks like that shit's from Back to the Future. Get a new car, please. I'd understand a 2003 Toyota Tacoma. That shit's from the fucking dinosaur ages.
1993 Volvo.
That's probably got the fucking first V4 engine.
Volvo 240, which he drove around his hometown known for having frugal people. It is in the nature of Smarland to be thrifty. If you look at me now, I don't think I'm wearing anything that wasn't bought at a flea market, and Ingvar was even committed to always flying economy. How the hell can I ask people who work for me to travel cheaply if I'm traveling in luxury? It's a question of good leadership. Best to stay in touch with the real world, although he might have been so cheap that the world lost touch with him. Normally, I try to get my hair cut when I'm in a developing country. Last time...
What? Oh my god. No, that's literally just being a cheapskate, bro. Holy shit. He won't get his hair cut unless he's in a fucking third world country?
It was in Vietnam. Ingvar died in 2018 as the world's 8th
At that point, just shave your fucking head.
richest person. And while Mark Zuckerberg isn't popular with everyone, he definitely maintains the legacy of frugal billionaires.
Didn't Mark Zuckerberg just buy like a fucking $100 million bunker? That is not frugal.
He's currently the 4th richest person on Earth with $170 billion, but wears the exact same shirt every single day, reducing decision fatigue while making his life simple. Now, likely
he's a fucking lizard person, and they're clones of him. And there's 100 Mark Zuckerbergs running around, and the real one never goes anywhere. He just makes clone replicates of himself that do the work for him. It's like Rick and Morty, dude.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Zuckerberg
He's not real.
owns 5 side-by-side Silicon Valley houses. Although it's not like they all have tennis courts, the primary residence is nice but fairly normal, and is 10 minutes away from the mega mansions in the nearby suburb of Atherton. Zuckerberg owns an Acura TSX worth 30 grand, a Honda Fit worth 18 grand, a Volkswagen Golf also worth 30 grand, and a Pagani Huayra worth, well, 4 million. But for the most part, his checklist is safe, comfortable.
Oh, but he's frugal, you know, he owns a Pagani, he's fucking $4 million. I mean, he's frugal for his net worth. But that's not like, oh, you don't spend money. Bro, $4 million car.
And not ostentatious. Tyler Winklevoss called Mark Zuckerberg the poorest rich person I've ever seen in my life, although he perhaps hadn't seen Lil Dicky, who made a whole song about how cheap he was. It was appropriately titled Saving Dat Money, for which he'd make a music video without spending a single dollar.
The concept of the video is how can I make the most epic rap video ever for no money?
He'd therefore visit mansions, boats, and clubs, trying to convince random people to let him use their stuff, all of which being done while wearing the cheapest clothes possible. He'd state, you hear a lot of rap songs about spending money. I thought, wouldn't it be funny to make a song about saving money because it's ironic, but beyond irony, I genuinely have pride in saving money. I'm a relatively cheap person who, to me, it's not cool to—
I think saving money is good in some realms, but it can get to the point where you're like a TLC cheapskate and you're fucking only buying things off the shelves if you have coupons for them, and you need to save 20 cents on fucking canned corn. Like, that is too much, you know? He fell off? Who did?
Overspend.
Lil
It's cool to—
I haven't heard about Lil Dicky in forever.
Get a great deal. Within the song itself, Dicky admits to using his cousin Greg's Netflix account, getting his haircut with several months in between, and wearing the same pair of jeans every day, also showing his frustration with how famous music made him.
Mark, you seeing them? Mark? Look what my life has become.
And then, of course, there's Adam Sandler.
He favors oversized clothes, untied sneakers, and a fresh from the hamper look.
His dress style is so casual, it's basically a meme. This man has more—
Dude, I hate how he dresses. I love Adam Sandler as like a person, but oh my god. When I see him in those baggy-ass basketball shorts that go down to his fucking ankles, it's like the worst fashion. It's never looked good. It will never look good. Wearing fucking shorts. I don't understand the purpose of wearing shorts if they're fucking 6 inches past your knees. They're not shorts, right? You're wearing like fucking high sweatpants at that point.
More money than he knows what to do with, and still gets his drip from Walmart. Love it. He always looks ready for a basketball match because, according to this interview, he loves to turn up and play with random people.
I fly in, try to find a game somewhere, play, get a little sweat.
I once played basketball with Sandler during lunch break on Grown Ups. He has an automatic three-pointer and is as down-to-earth as any famous person I've ever met. I can't say enough nice things about the guy.
I literally go to any park, I see a game going off, and I go, all right, let me just walk in. I walk up, a couple people usually go, oh, that's what's his name? And then I go, yeah. And then I get a 5-on-5 going.
He isn't scared to photobomb a random wedding, get a standard breakfast at IHOP, or eat a jar of pickles while walking down the street, despite being worth almost $500 million.
Eat a jar of pickles while walking down the street. What the fuck does that have to do with being frugal? I mean, that is a Sigma play. Oh, I forgot about this video. We're not watching that today, though. That's the plumber video. Anyways, I'm a Joe B for the 3. All right, next. Now we're going to be reviewing collections. You guys sent the little intro here. If you guys want to say hi, YouTube, you can say hi, YouTube. What we're going to be doing today is reviewing. Fuck. Beep poop. Redo that. What we're going to be doing today is reviewing Chat's collections. I sent a, message out to my Discord, full of, like, the people that watch me, and I basically asked you guys to send what you would deem as your best collection of whatever you guys collect into the Discord, and we're going to be reviewing a lot of those things that you guys collect, whether they be funny, stupid, cool, whatever, right? I'm not probably going to rate them just because then I'm kind of dissing people's collections, but I might make fun of your collection if I find it stupid, but I'm not going to rate them. Anyways, let's lock in here. Diamond for the sub. Off rip. First collection that we have. Oh, and I just opened whatever the fuck that was. How do I close that? All right. First collection here. Crocs. Kind of useless, in my opinion. I don't know who sent this in, but why do you have this many pairs of Crocs? Don't you need one pair of Crocs for, I don't know, your entire life? I have never seen somebody buy multiple pairs of Crocs because they last fucking forever. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4, 8, 12, 16. You have 17 pairs of Crocs. I think having 17 pairs of shoes is already useless. let alone 17 pairs of fucking Crocs. You're not wearing all of these. You're wearing maybe one or two. I don't even own Crocs, I might add. But I understand that they're a useful shoe, and they're also supposed to be pretty comfortable. None of these are the fluffy ones. Those might be. I know some people have the ones that have, like, the fur inside of them. Those two. It's a pretty cool collection. You don't have that many Croc charms. I think you need to get your Croc charm game up. But, you know, overall pretty fair. Those look like the Yeezy ones almost. Anyways. Decent collection. Decent starter. Next one. We got a coin collector here. I don't want to, I don't want to diss it, but I used to collect coins. Kind of not fun, right? It gets boring very fast after you collect the coins that you're trying to get, and then it just kind of sits there. I remember when I wanted money one day. I used to have a coin collection of every coin from every state. And I had a bunch of quarters, right? So I had 50 quarters, maybe more, just if I had duplicates and shit. And one day I wanted money to go buy food. And I went to a coin star and I cashed in all of my quarters. Because I no longer gave a fuck about the collection. And I went, I don't need this anymore. I would rather have, the fucking, how much is 50 quarters in dollars? 50 divided by 4. What is that, like $20? That's less than $20. It's way less than $20. 50 quarters divided by 4. How much is that? 12.5. Yeah, I wanted the $12.50, so I cashed it in. But I mean, I see you got $2 bills here, which is pretty cool. You got some foreign coins. It looks like you have some expensive ones here too, actually. Not bad. You also have some dollar bills. Kind of a random collection, but pretty decent. You got some shit on the floor there, though. I'd fucking fix that maybe. Anyways, decent. Okay. Now, this isn't even a collection. You just have a fucking metric ass ton of empty ghost cans. I would say this isn't even something that you would brag about. You are drinking way too many energy drinks. And only ghost energy. I don't know why you're that obsessed with it. I mean, it's pretty good, but holy shit. What are you making, a fucking tower here? What are you trying to do? I don't know what you're trying to accomplish. I mean, this just seems like a useless fucking collection, honestly. It's just taking up space. This is trash. You're collecting trash. It has no value. I used to collect old bottles, and I would fucking line them up on, like, my drawers. And it's just the same thing as this. One day I was sitting here, I was like, why do I have this? I used to collect soda cans, too. It's fucking pointless. Now, that is so much. Is this all wrestle-related things? I think this is all WWE stuff. That looks like the Big Show, maybe? This is all wrestle. I don't know what that is. But this all looks like wrestle-related shit. Even the Funko Pops. I'm pretty sure the next one is the same. Yeah, like, holy shit. This is a part of one collection. All of these wrestling things that we're seeing here. This must have cost thousands of dollars. He is Hulk Hogan. All of the fucking OG WWE guys. And their action figures in the box. Oh my god. Probably has all the games too. It's literally the entire room. The entire room is just fucking wrestle figures. From wall to wall. I don't even know who half of these guys are. Some of these are old as fuck. I mean, this collection's probably worth an assload of money, honestly. If you sold it all in bulk, too. I don't know who the fuck would buy all these, but if you sold all these things, that's probably worth insane amounts of money. Just the amount of figurines he has, that's actually the coolest one we've seen. Okay. I don't know. I mean, how many items do you need to constitute a collection? This is 5 things here. It looks like two identical knives. I have no idea what this is. And then a sword and whatever this weird staff-looking thing is. I wouldn't consider this a collection. Maybe the start of a collection. It does look cool, but, I mean, collecting knives is kind of cool, but also kind of scary. I mean, it's definitely a start. It's definitely a cat. I'm not going to rate it, but... oh, those are the sheaths? So this is only 2 knives? Now, that's a sheath. 2 knives, 3 knives. You have 3 knives. I would say that's the start of a collection. Also a fairly expensive one, because you're buying fucking metal knives and shit. Oh, another coin one. This one looks way more organized. I don't even know what the fuck these are. 50 pence? Okay, these are foreign notes. Anyways, I mean, that one looks like fucking laminated and more organized. That one's pretty cool. This... Are these clothing tags? Are you collecting... You're collecting clothing tags. For why? I mean, that's kind of random. You have some cool ones, I guess. You have Marvel Comics, The Mandalorian, Stitch. But what the fuck are you going to do with these? Just collected a bunch of clothing tags. I mean, dude, I feel like you could probably go to your friends and just ask them for theirs. You could probably fucking stack up your collection pretty quick. Poppets? Poppers? What the fuck are poppers? I don't know about that one. I'm not judging, but I personally would not have a collection of fucking clothing tags, which you could probably get for free. Is that a thank you? Thank you for celebrating with us. Love. That's not even a... That's like a fucking thank you letter for going to like a wedding. I don't even know what the fucking genre of that is. This is just a shitload of Pokemon cards. I think Pokemon collections are always cool, just because they're usually worth a lot of money, and you just see all the fucking unique cards that people own. But, I mean, that's definitely sick. Glaceon, Leafeon. Oh, they have every form of the Eevee. That's fucking dope. Are these all Eevees? No, they have a Mew. These are all Eevees up here. Oh my god. That is actually a fucking sick collection. And you have a cool Pikachu. W collection there. Now, I'm pretty sure this is TB Dooms, and he was the one that recommended me to do this. This is like an anime collection. I think it's manga and maybe episodic things, or is this just all manga? You have some pop figures, too. You have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You have a lot of One Piece. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I can't imagine the smell. You have Invincible. That's pretty cool. And it's organized. I fuck with that. That's a nice collection. Everything's fucking pieced together. It's there, you know? And you have the little pop figures that match. That's actually a fucking sick-ass collection. I would take him out of the box, though. I take all my pop figures out of the box. I don't give a fuck if that reduces the value. Why the hell do you have it in the box? There's no point in keeping it in the fucking box. This is a pop figure collection. Now, if you're doing this, I understand keeping it in the box, especially if you have a whole fucking wall. My items, $1,851. Is this even your collection? What is this weird tag here? $1,800 of fucking pop figures. They got the jumbo ones, too. Holiday calendars. I mean, pop figures are always cool, but there's just so many of them that it's hard to know which ones are valuable and which ones aren't. That's not yours. Fucking dickhead submitted fake Pringles collection. Asshat. Who the hell would even collect those? That's a cool one. Collecting empty Pringles flavored cans lying in your wall. Oh my god, this is literally just a closet full of fucking Legos. And they're all Star Wars. No, you have a Harry Potter one. Basically all Star Wars Legos. That is a fucking dub. Darth Vader. I don't know what that is. That doesn't even look like Legos. Dude, to fill a closet, though, that's fucking crazy. That is sick. Okay. Here's the issue with Squishmallow collections or plushies or whatever the fuck you're collecting. These are probably all on your bed. And every night you go to bed, you have to take all of these off, which is just an absolute pain in the ass to just even have these in any regard, right? Having more than like 2. On top of that, right, I love this. Somebody said I love the seal. The seal is pretty cool. I mean, they're cool plushies, but even if you're laying on top of them, it just fills half your fucking bed. Like, you're just sleeping on top of squishmallows, which is just a fucking annoyance. Like, I have one Hold up. I have one squishmallow. He's a little sriracha bean. You little sriracha bean. That's the one that I have. Yeah, they're dust collectors. You never use them. You'll usually use, like, one as a pillow. I can tell this is the one that you kind of, like, mangled. That's probably the one that you sleep on, and then all the other ones are, like, base just there. Just kind of an annoyance. It is cool. Okay. See, dude, what is with people collecting cans? Like, I honestly understand the monster more than the ghost, just because you have variety in flavors here, and it seems like everyone's a new flavor, but oh my fucking god. How much monster do you drink? Energy iced tea? Oh, that probably tastes like fucking shit. Oh my god. I think this is more monster than I've ever consumed in my entire life. I think in my entire life, I probably had like 2 monsters. This is just a daily occurrence for this guy. Just fucking racking these up. That can's crushed. You gotta fucking fix that. That's pissing me off. Honestly, a cooler collection just because you can... I know they make thousands of varieties of cans of Monster just with flavors, but... I mean, eventually you're probably just going to end up throwing that shit out. Dogman? Ugh. For Whom the Ball Rolls, Grim and Punishment, Lord of the Fleas, Brawl of the Wild, A Tale of Two Kitties, and Cat Kid Unleashed. I don't think I've ever read a Dogman novel, or is that a fucking show? What the fuck is Dogman? I have the whole Dogman collection. It's a comic book. I mean, it's cool. That is definitely a collection. Now, this is one I can get behind. A Rubber Ducky collection is one of the coolest collections you could have, just because of the fucking variety. Everywhere has fucking rubber duckies, and you could just collect any and all of them, and it's fucking sick, regardless of which one you get. Some of them look dumb as hell. I like the little mini one you got going on there, too. Wondering how you got that one. That looks fucking horrifying. I have no idea what that one is. You can barely even see it. Jesus. Those don't even look like rubber duckies. Those are fucking goldfish. Still cool, though. I have a ninja ducky. I used to have one that was a ninja. I used to have all the, like, Ninja Turtles. Then I just got rid of them. But I would start a fucking rubber duck collection. This is one that's actually pretty fucking cool. You got all the Vikings here. Okay. Bro. This is just a fucking grocery list. You're just somebody that drinks a shitload of fucking zero sugar Snapple. This isn't even a collection. Fucking half-drank Coke, a vitamin water, and Gatorade. This isn't even a collection. This is just a shitload of Snapple and then other miscellaneous fucking sugary drinks. Diabetes speed run. Unless you're the one drinking the zero sugar peach tea. This is just a bunch of bones, dude. I mean, it's mainly shark related, but you also have a fucking dinosaur head and an alligator. I mean, it's cool. I used to collect, like, skulls and shit, which was, like, really weird when I was a kid. When I was, like, 8, I used to collect, like, deer bones. Ended up throwing those out. I was like, this is kind of fucking pointless. I mean, this is sick, though. The shark teeth are definitely cool. That looks like a whole shark's mouth. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Looks like a saber-toothed tiger. Also, not a collection. This is just your fucking granddad's golf set, dude. You got the jumbo golf clubs. Why did you send this in? Why did you send this in? This isn't a collection. This is just your fucking golf clubs. And they don't even look... That's not even a good set. Those look newer. You got a lot of irons here, man. You got a fucking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 iron. Probably got a pitching wedge, sand wedge. Jesus Christ. Hot Wheels collection. Cool that you have a little fucking rack for them. I fuck with that. You got to fill these up, though. You got some missing spaces here. Looks like you're missing some that you used to have. Don't know what happened to those. That one doesn't fit. Got to get a bigger box for it, but they're all cool. Nerf guns. Used to collect those. That was like one of the only collections that I had as a kid. I used to collect coins, old bottles, and Nerf guns. And these are some old Nerf guns. Like, this one looks like it's from, like, the fucking 90s, dude. The Dual Strike. I feel like I had these. The Mega ones. That one probably fucking shoots lasers at people, dude. Oh, my God. You can tell he hasn't touched them in a while. They're covered in dust. The Surge Fire collection. I have that one. I used to have all of them, and then I got rid of them one day. And I was like, that is just fucking useless to get rid of them. Because Nerf guns are so sick. I wish I still had them. I don't know why I got rid of them. Because they're worth like $500, too. I just fucking gave them away. That's cool, too. Expensive-ass fucking collection, though. Being somebody that collects pinball machines, that's probably like fucking $10,000 right there. He has a Kiss one. What is that? Star Trek? I can't even tell what that is. Or this one. That is sick, though. Got a whole ass room of just a bunch of pinball machines. That'd be fun. It's like a little mini arcade in your own house. Okay. This is honestly a pretty expensive collection, probably. Owning some nice bongs. Like, that one looks fucking high-tech. All just sitting there, though. Probably never used. Just a bunch of fucking bongs. You got some bowls here, too. That is nice. L Smoker. Okay. That's also just... This is just a fake image. Red Dead Redemption 2. Blue Dude Bamboozle. Blue Dude Bamboozle. Yellow Fever Endeavor 2. Empty paper towel rolls. Just starting, you know, just wanted to be a part of the collection crew, I guess. When I said I was doing a collection video, he just started collecting the empty paper towel rolls and then just a bunch of toilet paper rolls. This doesn't belong here. Get rid of this. You're just trying to make your collection seem a bit cooler. Get rid of that one. Just stick to the toilet paper rolls at that point. That's an insane collection worth thousands of dollars. This is the last one here. Pretty quick review, but I mean, I think this is just a bunch of vinyls. Mainly Tyler, the Creator. You got Kendrick Lamar. Who is this? I'm fucking blanking. MF Doom. I have a fucking migraine right now. MF Doom. That is cool. He says swimming pools. Dude, vinyls are sick, but it's just like, I feel like nobody ever listens to vinyls. Just owning vinyls is just, you own vinyls to own vinyls. You don't own vinyls to listen to vinyls. Anyways, W fucking collections. Thank you guys for sending them in. I enjoyed reviewing them for the small amount of time that we just looked at them. Floating for the 3. TB Doom, my op for not including my collection. Really wanted you to see Abyssal for the 3. Help but notice your new Insta post about the merch. What's up with William Dafoe-esque poses? I was just posing like that. DN for the 1,000 biddies. It's not a lot. Sorry, I need help with my girlfriend's going through self-harm and weight insecurity. I've tried to help all I can, but she keeps getting worse. Any advice? Sit down and have an honest conversation with her, man. I mean, that's all you could really do. Sit there and be like, we gotta fucking, you know, work through this. I'm here for you, you know? Voice that you're, you know, her fucking significant other. You want to be there for her. Outside of that, not much you can do. Diamond for the 5. Been following the channel for 3 years, sub for 27 months. Also, the channel that recommended you to play a Walking Dead game. It's crazy how much time flies. Yeah. No, I've already played all of those. Leander for the sub, Zap for the sub, D for the 3, CL and Russ for the sub, Wizla and Diamond for the sub. All right, chat. I really do hate to be that guy, but I feel like fucking shit. And I really wanted to go through these videos. I'm going to save them for a future day because I really do want to watch them. But I feel like I'm going to fucking pass out, dude. Like, my head is pounding, and so we will watch these soon. I'll upload on YouTube in, like, fucking an hour or some shit, but I just feel like I'm not going to give good commentary right now, man. Like, it annoys the fuck out of me that I'm having a migraine right now. Because I was really looking forward to watching the philosophy videos and the rest of the shit that we were doing. And we'll do it soon. It's not like we're never going to get to it, but it's like, fuck, man. I'm just annoyed. But my head's killing me. And I want to keep going, but I know if I keep going, it's just going to get worse. And then I'm just going to fucking not, you know, commentate as much as I would like to. Like, I feel like my head's kind of foggy right now, and I'm not adding that much to, like, what the videos are saying or anything, and I really want to be able to add to the videos rather than sit here like an NPC and just watch them, so, you know, I'll be live tomorrow at 4:30 EST. Hopefully I fucking feel better. I'll probably feel fine by then. We're going to do MC Horror Mod, and then we'll play games with other streamers. I mean, would you guys rather me fucking run these reacts tomorrow or do the MC Horror Mod? Because we're running games with other streamers at like 6:30, but I could probably do reacts before. I hate when I fucking don't accomplish what I want to accomplish on a stream. Especially when it's like, I feel like shit. Some reacts, we'll do both. We'll do both. I don't know. I'll fucking figure it out. I'll ask you guys tomorrow. We'll probably fucking watch these videos tomorrow, maybe.
Oh my
and then
God.
get through those. I'm just like
still have-
blanking, man, dude. I'm fucking, I already can tell my head's gonna start pounding any fucking second. That Tylenol fucking held it off for a little bit, but my head's killing me. Anyways, I'll post on YouTube in like an hour. I'm sorry I'm ended stream early, chat, really. But we'll fucking watch these videos maybe tomorrow before we do fucking Whophobia and other games with other streamers. Tuesday I'm not going to be live. Wednesday I'm going to be doing horror games. Thursday's going to be Ready or Not. Maybe fucking Rainbow Six, Fortnite Val. Friday's Reacts. Friday's Reacts, also a charity stream for Ukraine. Maybe the MMA watch party as well. Saturday is going to be a sim day, and then Sunday Reacts. We might do some reacts tomorrow, maybe a little MC horror, and then fucking hop in with other streamers. Is that good, chat? I genuinely, I'm sorry, guys. I fucking hate ending early. I know I've only been live for fucking, almost 3 hours, but I really wanted to do like a 5-hour stream today. I just feel like shit. I'm fucking sweating. My vision's still fucked in my right eye. I know I'm having a migraine. I wanted to keep going, but I'm not gonna like force myself to do shitty reacts. I'd rather just, feel better and then fucking run it then. But yeah, fatality for the 1,000 biddies. I hate when streamers do this, if I'm watching a streamer and I end early. So I'm sorry. I don't really end early often, but we'll run it tomorrow. Might do a bit of a longer stream tomorrow. I'll start with reacts. How's that? Is that good, chat? We'll start with reacts tomorrow. We'll do maybe like the Amazon Rainforest video, what's inside the world's most exclusive club, and then do the Afterlife thing. Then maybe some MC horror and then games with other streamers. We'll do that just to make up for it. Just because I want to get through these videos and I know we're not today. But yeah. Chat, once again, I'm sorry, man. I'm glad we got through the collections, and I'm glad I was able to fucking, push through it a little bit, but I just know, like, my brain's so fogged right now, and I'm fucking, like, tripping up on my words and shit, that if I had to fucking react to a philosophy video and actually try and provide commentary, I would just be sitting there doing nothing. So, yeah, we'll do more tomorrow. I just feel like shit. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 4:30 EST. Be there, be square. We'll run reacts, and then do the MC horror and fucking games with other streamers. Tuesday not live. Wednesday horror. Thursday Ready or Not R6. Maybe Fortnite Val. Friday reacts for Ukraine. Maybe the MMA stream. Saturday sim day. Sunday reacts. And then next week we got a bunch of new games that we're going to be doing. But yeah, I hope you all had fun watching. I know it was a short stream, but we had a great chat, great audience today. I appreciate everyone that popped in. We had a great vibe today. Some good chatters. And yeah, I'm going to upload on YouTube in probably an hour. I'm probably just going to try and fucking lay down and see if my headache goes away. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. And I hope to see you guys.
You're welcome. Gaslighting Playbook 101.
We're going to raid JoJo, because I know he live. And he's been live for a while. But yeah. Fuck, man. I'm sorry, guys. I feel so bad. Just because I hate doing this. I hate when streamers do this. But my brain's so fucking fogged right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 4:30 EST. Be there, be square. We'll run reacts. I'll be more juiced up, ready to go. But yeah. Appreciate y'all. Go